Yo, what's going on, everybody? Gray here, and we are back on day number 250 of the free-to-play account series in Marvel Future Fight. I hope everybody's doing spectacular today. Glad y'all are back for another one. We got one more day of this drought, wandering the desert together, waiting for just a small sip of Marvel Future Fight content to come our way. Even if it's a dry, dusty mummy and a snake-haired Medusa, we'll take what we can get. All right, guys, we got another one planned today. I got some notes. We got some fun stuff. You know how it goes. But before we get into it, what's going on, Peter? Good to see you, man. O's, what's going on, my friend? Thanks for being here. Baki, what's going on, dude? Good to see you, Baki. My gold? No, my gold happy, bro. 28 million's good for where we've been lately, brother. What's going on, Ash? Good to see you, homie. What's up, Earl? Thanks for being here. Kismet, welcome back, bro. That sounds like an adventure. An adventure for you and your wallet, for sure. Thanks for being here, man. KT3, what's up, homie? Thanks for being here, as always. Sanjeev, what's up? Let's unboard you, bro. Here we go. What up, Moon? And all the way up at the top, I didn't even see you. What up, Vardy? What's going on, homie? Good to see you, man. Hope you're doing good. All right, let's go. This is my Hulk vibes. I like it. I like it. Molten Strike is fire. Oh, yes, sir. Pun intended. All right, man, let's get into this thing. Let's hope we get some energy this morning, dudes. We've been hungry. I'm more worried about the 22 energy than I am about the 28 million gold. Come on. Come on. There we go. That'll do it, man. That's it. That's what we need. Whew. And a couple more is nice. There we go. That'll work. That'll work for us, man. That takes us up to 125, which is a respectable amount of energy to start a day. We got 39 minutes here. We'll let this reset. I was thinking about buying these bios, but then I didn't. So better stick by my initial choice, eh? There we go. All right, let's get into collecting some rewards here. Start with the Alliance. By the way, really quick, I gotta say, Purple thought they were hot. They thought they were going to come in here and get a clean sweep. Oh, heck no. Not if Desmond and Diego have anything to say about it. I'm actually impressed with everybody in Conquest. I hope everybody did well with their contribution. It is ended now, so we're just waiting for the whole thing to end. For those of you who are new and this was your first time participating, everyone did awesome, man. That initial sweep on the board that we did all together secured us second place. If we hadn't done that and we hadn't got all those points right out the gate, we would be getting, I think it's 2 million less gold, 1 or 2 million less gold, something like that. 1 million less, is that right? No, where are we? We're in here somewhere. How does that even work? We're right in here, right? So yeah, we get 1.5 million extra, I think. Where's our little, I'm missing, I don't know where all the, everything is in here. Where's our, there we are, 1,800 points. So, I don't know. Yeah, that puts us in that middle bracket, which gets us an extra 1.5 million gold, which is just awesome. And plus, it's just, you know, everybody trying, working together. Good job, guys. Love to see it. And I love to see that green on the map at the end of the game. It's nice. Stick it to him. All right, let's do our donation. Get some tokens here. I just thought I'd take a look at that. Hey, what up, Nobody? What's going on, dude? Good to see you, man. Thanks for coming by the stream. Get some more BAM. We are hungry. Need that BAM. I gotta kind of quit. We're just sort of treading water, which is fine. We've got 10,000 of these. Oopsies. That's definitely not what I want to do. We can go ahead and do that. Get some tokens. Very nice. Very nice. All right. How are we doing? 600. Okay, so ways to go. Ways to go. Let's jump in the inbox. I don't think there's anything crazy in here. Oh, you know what? Let's grab our Odin's Blessing real quick, and we'll just open this with the rest of our inventory contents. Slam through these. It's the last day here. Make sure you grab your Odin's Blessing. You read chat, Sanjeev. I feel like I've been reading chat. Have I not? Hell yeah, 10 million gold. Today's the day, bros. I hope y'all are keeping up on that, man. Don't sleep on that web shop stuff, bros. I've heard people getting crystals lately. What up, Trey? How you doing, bro? It's good to see you, man. People getting... oh, your chat. Should stream 24/7 because I get bored pretty quick. Okay. If you give me... Oh, dude, I'll make it easy on you. I'll stream 5 days a week For 4 hours a day for you, you give me like 60 grand a year. We'll call it a deal. Does that sound good? USD dollars. And it's a deal. You got it. And that's cheap, bro. I mean, it works out pretty well for me, but kinda. Depends on how you look at it. I consider that. That would be a nice setup. That would be real nice. Real nice. Dudes, I think we're gonna like not regret not tier 4ing Venom, but we're gonna like have some respect for the tier 4 Venom on the free to play here. Just because World Boss Legend pushing, man. I get money from YouTube. All right, fine, we can do it that way. In that case, you need to find me about, oh, I don't know, somewhere between 5 and 100,000 more subscribers really quick. It's got to be fast. And then you've got to get about, you know, I need like 10, 20,000 views a day. So we're going to have to get like 20 times more viewers than we're getting, and then maybe I'll get a paycheck, basically. Right now, man, don't get me wrong, I appreciate every penny that I get from YouTube for doing this kind of thing, because this is the kind of stuff I do because I love it. But it ain't no living, man. I ain't gonna lie to you guys. I ain't gonna lie to you. Not yet. Not yet. Not even close. Not even close, man. Ugh. That's honestly total transparency with you guys. That's why it's hard to do some of the guide videos and stuff sometimes, because though I enjoy it, it's a bit time consuming, and you guys would not believe, or maybe you would believe, maybe you know, what the struggle's like for small content creators as far as the money. I mean, it's just not what some people think. You're not making boatloads of cash just because you monetized a YouTube channel. Speaking of which, by the way, if you guys don't know Buffkin, check his channel out, man. He makes videos pretty regularly. He's been using a mic lately, which I've really enjoyed. Killer music in his videos, man. One of the best intros in the game. I'm jealous of it. Dude's sitting around 700-800 subs, man. If you guys are into it, go over and drop Buffkin a sub, man. Help him get his channel monetized, because he's really close and he makes good content, y'all. For Marvel Future Fight. So check my boy out. Let me give you a, I should get a full link, but I think it's just like that, man. I think it's just like that on YouTube. So there we go. We got our Odin's Blessing, y'all. Yeah, man, me too, Trey. I'm right there with you, bro. Struggling, bro. Hey, me too, KT3. Hey, we're just going to keep trucking, man. I'm having fun. We're keeping up some of the consistency. I just remind myself every day. I post content every day. These live streams are daily content. They're actually kind of time consuming, which, again, I don't mind. I love playing the game. But, hey, thanks, Wayne. Appreciate that, bro. Yeah, I'm a fan of this guy. Help him get his channel monetized if you feel like subbing to another Marvel Future Fight content creator. All right, let's see here. So we got our OB back into the inventory, back on track. Let's go, let's go. We'll just grab these, man. You know Professor X or Rachel Summers is in that box right there, right? And yes, I know, I did my dimension missions instead of skipping them. Bleh. I have problems, okay? It turns out it was 40 Cyclops bios, but hey. Hey, we'll take that, man. That's nice. That's nice. Always nice to find a strike. Odin's Blessing. Let's grab everything out of here, including 12.25 million gold. Oh, hell yeah. Let's go. Some universal bios. In fact, here, let's pin this, dude. Just for fun. Bam. There you go. Yeah, check a dude out. I don't know what we're taking out of here, man. It don't really matter. Do we have a uniform that we're working on that we could grab? Loki. Loki's uniform isn't mythic. Ghost Rider's is. Thor's is mythic. Sure, let's take some Loki. I mean, I don't know. Oh, dude, that reminds me. It's scatterbrained, but fun. I'd rather look at these things than not. It's not like we're actually on some kind of schedule. Oh, did we? Wow. Ah. Don't mind if we do. I don't even know where that BAM came from, but we got some. I thought we needed more than that. But there we go, man. Tier 2 Kamala Khan. And we will try and get her potential today. And just keep working on our builds, man. Keep working on our builds. We're going to be dusted on Black Antimatter for her gears, though. But you never know, man. You never know. Surprise Tier 2 waiting in the roster. Let's go. Hey, man, every tier 2 counts, man. Every tier 2 theoretically, eventually equates to 10 more Shadowlands tokens. What are you doing here with the pip? Man, look at all this. What is going on in here? Holy smokes. Anyone else in here? Any hidden characters or tier 4s? Anybody trying to be tier 4? No? Okay. Just checking. Just checking. I want to joke about this real quick, man, because this is crazy. This is my new theory, right? Where's my girl? There she is. So this is my new theory, right? Number 1, correction. I said that King in Black was the first place we saw this crazy celestial thing, or no, I think it was Herald Thor or whatever. And I said that was the first place we saw this celestial crap on a skin. Oh, heck no. Singularity had that locked down in like 2002. I'm just kidding. Whenever this was, like 2017 or something like that, man. She had this ballin' ass look where you could see the universe in her. I think Alex was pointing this out in a video the other day, dude. I think Netmarble's scared. I think that's what it comes down to. I think Singularity is too overpowered, and they simply couldn't figure out a way to give her a uniform without breaking the game. I think that's what it comes down to. That's my new working theory on Singularity and why she can't get a uniform. Her passives are crazy, y'all. They really are. Like, for how old this character is, man, these are nuts. She's just straight immune to stuns, immune to paralyze, and has guard break immunity inherently. Which, by the way, that's like wild, man. Most people these days have super armor. She's just straight got guard break immunity. Why not? She also has 40% guaranteed dodge, which is crazy, dude. And she just pierces barrier just because. She just like has innate barrier piercing. So barrier will not work against Singularity. She also has whopping skill damage, bonus damage down here, and an energy attack leadership. Woo! She bringing the heat, man. I hope she gets a uniform someday. Like someday. I hope they don't just like bump her up to transcended potential or whatever. A cool ass character, man, with a cool kit. Really cool. Yo, what up, Bark? What's going on? What up, Brian? How you doing, man? Thanks, bro. Should be. It's the end of our drought here. I'm kind of celebrating a little bit. I'm really ready for like patch notes and getting some new uniforms tomorrow, even though like it doesn't matter if we play with them or not. I'm just ready for like new events, new stuff to talk about, just for fun. So anyways, I just want to make a joke about Singularity, man. It's actually a cool kit, and I've been really enjoying some of Alex's video content and stuff lately, where he's looking at like these old characters with weird effects that we forget about. Love that stuff, man. Love that. Okay, so we got our inbox all taken care of. We do have 100 energy we got from check-ins today, which is solid. Definitely be using that. Funny story, while I'm just ranting here, we actually got a challenge done for clearing like 3,000 dimension missions or something like that, and got 185 energy yesterday from the challenge. So we basically got a free mythic rift for caving on my attempt to not do dimension missions yesterday. I thought that was pretty funny. Ended up paying off. I did get the combine done. I've been checking these lately at the beginning of the day. Like before I clean my inventory, it's been helpful. I don't have to remember and come back later. That way when I clean my inventory, I make sure to get the combines done, the rank ups for ISOs, all that jazz. One thing I did want to talk about a little bit this morning was Titans records. Yeah, Moon's here. What up, Moon? You got me thinking about Titans records, bro. So we'll take a look real quick at some kind of ways you can manage that early game. And I will say, if you're really having trouble, you can always go back to like the beginning of the live streams, bro, in the playlist, like all the way back before the anniversary. And that's where I'm like stuck on Titans records and working through that. And you can go back and see how like we managed that if you're up to it. But bit of a chore, so I will show you these. There's the Shield Archive, and these are not like awesome ways to get Titans records, but I just wanted to show you that there are a few Titans records in here. And sometimes you're closer to getting them than you think. I mean, this may not be a good example. I don't know. Like, where do these come from? Specific dimension rift, so I could just like make sure I hit this dimension rift every week or whatever, you know what I mean? You only need 50% of the completion here, so I need 1 or 2 more moon necklaces to get this done, and you can get a blast record. You can see I got a speed record here. I think I rushed for it. Universal one. This is a ways down the path, so this one, these are crazy too. This takes a long time. But there's a couple in here that you can watch for. They're hard to force, but if you're like close to one, sometimes they'll be, if I go all the way down to the bottom where I've completed them, sometimes there'll be like a quick combination you can do to advance one to get some. I got some black antimatter out of here the other day. Like here, If I was working on the Hell Cycle, I could probably creep closer to this. Actually, never mind. There's so many of these. Anyways, Shield Archive does have a couple Titans records in it. The other thing to keep in mind when you're struggling with Titans records, as a free-to-play especially, since we can't rotate the world boss of the day, I gotta see something. You're talking about in here? Must be talking about something else. I don't know. Oh, you're talking about Odin's Blessings? Gotcha. You know, you're doing your world boss of the day. Just, you're lucky you have this pity. Keep that in mind that we didn't used to have this, so it's really nice that you can get the right book. If you're like really, really stuck, if you look back, there's a couple times I avoided the world boss of the day to go for the world boss that dropped the book I need. Especially when I'm like, was looking at unlocking Scarlet Witch. I hope most of you got it done for the gold, but sometimes I was able to use the pushing through these other bosses to unlock like Apocalypse and whatever, to switch to get like, oh, I need blast books. Okay, I'll work on Scarlet Witch then. Just stuff like that, kind of min-maxing what you're doing. And then just know you're not alone. And it's tough, man. It takes time. The Titans records can be a real pain in the arse. The only other tip I have that I wanted to give to you guys, or mainly the new players, obviously, is watching your records and plan accordingly, right? So we were kind of doing some of that. Sounds good, Baki. Keep it up, man. Good luck with the Mage Blood. Good luck, man. Let's see. So planning ahead for your books, knowing what you have a lot of. And like, I think if we look back, I pretty much always had like a plan of like a blast, a combat, a speed, a universal. That way I could follow the books a little bit as well as planning the characters, if that makes sense, right? Because you're going to get what books you're going to get. So if the game gives you speed, be ready with a speed character. You know what I'm saying? If the game gives you blast, hopefully you can be ready with a blast character or whatever it is. You know what I'm saying? Just plan accordingly. Because when you're like waiting for one type of book for one character, it can be a real pain in the arse. There's me trying to get rid of that pip again, just like subconsciously. All right, man. Let's go ahead and jump into GBR. Hopefully that helps a little bit with the Titans records. It's kind of a non-answer, but planning is a big part of it. And then, yeah, mainly just capitalize on any event you can that gives you Titans records. Like, I believe this is going to give us a Titans record selector. So there's one for you there. Yeah. And then, yeah, Book of Ashanti at the end. But anyways, hopefully that helps. A couple tips for trying to get Titans records, man. What up, Frozen Archer? How you doing, man? Good to see you, dude. You think they're both going to get zombie tags? Interesting. I'm actually like in the camp where I'm wondering if either of them are, but we'll see. We will see. GBR, let's go. What do we got today? Transcendence. Sure, man, transcend me. I don't care which one it is. I'll take any CTP out of this thing. But I don't think we get one. I think you like, let's see. These would help, I think, quite a bit. If you have all these characters, I think it really increases your chance to get CTPs. Higher rank type enhancement materials, stuff like that. Zombie! And Mommy Medusa. Mommy Medusa and Mummy Miles. Yeah, Moon, he's useful. I mean, there's just like maybe better options. I don't know. Like, I think early on an account, he's probably more beneficial than later in a lot of ways. Like, Dr. Voodoo is one of those characters that kind of just like has a lot of different value, but none of it is extremely strong, right? So he does buff universal types, so keep that in mind that part of his support is for universal types only. Bummer, Sanji. I was wondering what happened, bro. I know you were there. You showed up for a second. I was like, oh, I guess he's out. Did not feel like Mommy Miles. Mommy Miles and Mummy Medusa. There you go. We'll see, man. We'll see. I am curious if he's going to get the zombie tag. I'm really curious about that. Part of me thinks no. I think he might be just AVXL speed villain kind of thing. No need for zombie tag. And then Medusa isn't a zombie, so that would be very weird for them to give her the zombie tag with that uniform. I feel like that would be very weird. Was that? Wow, that was the second life. Peace out, dude. I thought that was the first round. Still, thanks for the carry, guys. Woo! Ghost Rider coming out swinging. Yeah, I'm not thinking she will. It would be a bit of a stretch. It would be kind of weird. It'd be kind of weird. That'd be like, I don't know. Would have made more sense to give Shang-Chi the zombie tag than friggin'. Oh, wouldn't that have been nice, man? Can you imagine? Oh, hate to do that, but zombie tag on Shang-Chi would have been sweet, man. That probably would have fixed him right up. He would have been potentially a threat in a zombie group if he didn't just get zeroed, like, immediately. What up, Kimmy? What's going on, homie? How you guys doing? Thanks for being here. Did I miss anyone else? I don't think so. What up, zombie? Appreciate you guys being here. Let's do one more real quick. I'm scared to take in Doctor Strange because he blows the game up. I'm going to take Hulk because I feel like it. And hopefully y'all don't bail on me. People do too. They see Hulk and they're like, peace, bro. See ya. No thank you. Which is funny. They like kick you out with a Hulk that's going to do like, you know, whatever, 25% of the damage maybe. Kick you out for somebody who's going to do none percent of the damage. Okay. Hey, man. Things don't have to always make sense. You know what I'm saying? Ooh. Shoot, we got Antonio here. No worries, man. I don't know why, Ash. That seems to happen with you a lot, which is crazy, man. I don't know why. 2P cards today. Nice, Trey. Nice. Hopefully you land some good stats, bro. Rooting for you. Hopefully those rerolls hit, man. We've been struggling lately. Hey, what up, the guy? How you doing, man? Thanks for being here. Glad you made it. I think Medusa looks amazing, dude. It's one of the best looking uniforms. I mean, good golly. And that's the sneak peek, too. They usually look significantly better in-game. So, we got our Pierce back on White Fox, but we did not get desirable stats. We rolled 2 blue resists and rolled the crit we didn't need to cooldown, which reminds me I need to check all my builds now and make sure everybody's good. Excuse me. But yeah, it was kind of like a mid-roll. Nothing crazy. It was nice to get the pierce damage back, but we're potentially going to lose it again because we just got to do the same reroll over again. However, we can, in theory, leave White Fox alone for a second, and we could shift gears now to New Avengers number 9 to get it on the set, which is probably what we'll do. We'll try and get pierce damage rolled on New Avengers number 9. Equip that. Get Black Panther off the set. Thanks for the carry, guys. Yeah, and go from there. That way we can have the 20% HP proc, which I'm kind of not desperate for, but I'm totally desperate for. I want that bad, man. Get that HP proc. Be very nice. Very, very nice. All right. Oh, the movie. Spooky movie for today. We're going to take it back again because we did a couple like more modern spooky movies the last couple days. Yesterday was Fresh with Sebastian Stan in it. Today, we're going all the way back. I got to tell you the year, too. I didn't even pull it up. I thought I was cool, and I knew it in my head. Let me guess. I'm guessing, like, I mean, it's somewhere between, like, 85 and 89, I think. I might be, like, wow, dude, I'm pretty good at that. 1986, The Fly, starring Jeff Goldblum and Gina Davis. If you have not seen this movie, it is an absolute classic, man. Especially if you know Jeff Goldblum now and you haven't seen that movie, you are in for an absolute treat. It is body horror madness. Cronenberg at his best. I believe it's Cronenberg, right? That did that one. Oh, yes, sir. He's even in it. He's even in the movie. It is a David Cronenberg joint, and it is absolutely spectacular. So if you have not seen The Fly from the 80s, check it out. Yes, I will post this list soon, Wayne. I think I'll even put years next to all of them, too, so people can look them up. Bro, I don't think I've watched, I'm gonna like out myself here. I'm not a huge scary movie fan. I probably haven't watched a scary movie since like Scary Movie 2 was probably the last one I caught. I'm not gonna lie. Not really my jam. Ooh, hate to admit it, but it's true. All right, so we don't want to dump any energy because we barely have any. So we're just gonna keep on moving here. Let's get into our world boss here. We got Thanos for the boss of the day. Nice. We'll go ahead and do Kang for our challenge. Knock this out real quick. How are we doing? We got like 2 or 3 more days, right? 3 more days. 2 after today. So just about done unlocking stage 20. Yes, I absolutely have, Sanji. You betcha. Liked that one too. I think it's on the list. Spoiler alert. I'm pretty sure that's on the list. All right, this should be good to go. This should be good to go. We don't need Angela anymore, but I don't think there's like much else in here that we can use that's going to do anything for us. So I guess we'll just use Angela. I don't know. Sure. That works, man. We know this works too. So let's just keep rolling with it. Keep rolling. All right. Guys will have to forgive me while I focus up here, or try to. It's still early. Nice. Oh, so close. It was almost pretty. There we go. That ought to do her. Okay. Valkyrie. Nice. Grats, Julie. What's up, Julie? How you doing? What up, Blaze? I see you too. What's going on, dude? Yeah, red room. Yeah, I hate this room. I should have saved the transcendent skill. It doesn't do us any good using it early like that. Yeah, just kind of like waste the whole thing. Getting our pie slice. Maybe if we're lucky. No, I cannot move. Oh, bro. Woof. Woof da duff. Do not make us do it again. Oh, I hate this room. God, it's terrible. I'm terrible at it. There's something I'm doing wrong because this is just awful. Awful room. Or maybe I'm not alone. I'm getting smoked by this red dimension. Other than that, I'm doing pretty dang good. Charge up our beatdown. 6, 3, 5, 4, 5. 4, 2, 3, 5, 4. We ain't playing Valk. Okay. Half charge, let him land. 4, 5. Charge up our beatdown again. Let that sword hit us right there, and then he jumps, and then we are good. Just that, and we will get. Well, we used the beatdown proc right there, unfortunately. So, yeah, screw it. I'll line it up. That went really weird. Okay, I was gonna say. Oh, bad timing. Was watching 2 out of 3 components. Missed number 3. Which would be his health bar. Should have been watching. I think we'll be okay. Up in the air. Down. Oh, come on. Let me in, let me in. Let me in. Look, he's gonna jump. Our health is way too low for comfort. Now, get us into the final battle here. There we go. And then we should have the beatdown proc with the Transcendent skill, and hopefully we can just rip through this. Just so. Nice. Avoid some of the stunnery and stuff. In there. And one more with the beatdown proc. There we go. Look at that. Nice and organized. The organization of the organized. What is that from? 12 Monkeys? Is that what that's from? Whoa. Good job, Brain. I think so. Way back there, man. All right. There we go. We got her, man. Three more, and we're done. Very nice. Two more. I mean, two more. And count to three. 1, 2, 3. All right, let's go. How was the stage 9 challenges going here? Didn't we get it in 150? But no, we didn't even get 150 here. I think I'm gonna take a break. I think today we will do stage 9 once with Storm, with Cyclops in the group, or in the Strikers, just to progress the challenges a little bit, keep up with stage 9 clears. Yo, what up, Goated? What's going on, homie? What's happening, dude? All right, let's see here. Get Storm. She should at least have a Striker, no? Sure, you can have one too. Pick Doctor Strange. Good for you. There you go. Just in case. Yeah, we got Cyclops in there. Good. Rock and roll. Just waiting for one more day, bro. One more day. We get patch notes tomorrow morning, I guess, for me. So it's going to be a while, but waiting for the drought to end, bro. Just waiting for some new events. Waiting for Miles. Nice. Grats on the gears from Mephisto, man. I cannot wait to build Mephisto, honestly. I'm really excited to start using that guy. Sucks we had to wait, but such is free-to-play life, man. Such is planning. Even if it was a mistake or whatever, there was a better way to do it. You just keep grinding, man. It's not all going to be perfect, you know what I mean? Not for me. Not for nobody. I should pay some attention here. This is stage 9. So about everything in here will kill me. I don't think we have the poison today, though. I think it's the little darts. I forget what they're called. Is that right? Oh, no, it's the poison. Oh, no. It's the poison. All right, here comes the Black Order. Oh, that's gonna hurt. I can't move. Can I do any move that'll heal me? Would love that. I gotta dip out of that early. Woo! Yo! Jump, dip, run, bop it, tap it. Twist it. Let's go. That's gonna hurt. Woo! Do that. Are you gonna do the really nasty one? Because it's gonna kill the living crap out of me if you do. Move. Nice. He wants, I know he wants to do it. He's gonna do that move where he does like the big meteor or whatever. He's gonna drop it right on my face. That's gonna hurt so bad. And smell it. It smells like meteor up in this piece. There it is. Woo! Oh, I forgot. Oh, it's the ground effect. Oh, God, no. It lingers. Oh, no. I don't think magic can get it done at stage 9. I'm afraid not. Also, we have completely lost control of our character. Yeah, I think this is a bit of a... Well, she got 2 full minutes left. I think we just can't survive is the issue. Especially if I keep standing in that attack. It is so nasty as you climb. No! No! I got 2 full minutes, bro. Look at her go, shredding bars, bro. Shredding bars. We still haven't even transformed yet. Here, wait, let's see if we can get it. Let's see if we can get it. Bam! Let's go! There we go. There we go. Now we're cooking. I better switch, because I'll probably screw this up if I don't. We'll end up taking too long and, like, not getting the kill. But it's fun, man. Isn't that the point? Isn't that why we're here? Isn't that why we're here? To clear stage 9 Thanos with magic? I'm pretty sure that's why we're here. Get out. There you go. Good girl. With time to spare, bro. With time to spare. Shh. Don't make me switch to Gwenpool. There we go. Hey, man. Never a doubt in my mind. Let's go, team. Try to use magic all the time. It makes no sense. Shh. Don't tell. What up, Alariza? How you doing, homie? We're doing good, man. And we're just gonna take these down to stage 1 for the rest of these, man. Take a break today. We've been doing some pushing and we'll keep it up, but right here, right now with Thanos, I don't think we can do much on stage 9, except for clear stage 9, which we could do, but like I said, I'm gonna take a little break, Ski. No, shush. Let's give him a striker. You can have old Ghost Rider here. I hate to give Hulk the good strikers, but those aren't good strikers. Those actually might be better strikers than the physical damage setup. Yeah, we'll see what happens with... I think they can't upset the meta too much, right? Like, no one's happy if they release a bunch of alliance battle changes that make the current meta just, like, totally obsolete. That would be a terrible move. So I don't think we'll see that much movement, but I also don't think it's a bad idea to wait and see the changes before you start Tier 4 and a bunch of PvE characters. Makes sense to me. What a bus roda. Jean was bugging me the other day. I told her, bro, I will project my voice into a Thume and I will thus roda your ass right out the door if you do not knock it off. I was so proud of my threat. Oh, golly. That's how you know Skyrim was like a cultural phenomenon, bro. When you're threatening your dog with a thus roda. Oh, good times. I haven't played that game in a while, man. I played so much Skyrim, like so heavily modded. So much fun. There was a, oh shoot. I can't remember the name of the mod, but there was a mod for Skyrim that I used to use that changed the skill trees, that like redid all the abilities in the game. It was so good, man. Just that mod alone made Skyrim just amazing. Can't remember what it was called, though. And then, yeah, I did a lot of modding in that game. I don't think I could remember how now, Brown Cow. But back in the day, man, I was a modding fool in Skyrim. Had everything modded, all the graphics, all the water textures, skyboxes, everything. Good times, man, good times. Yeah, I agree. Zadian, I don't know how you say your name. I hope that's close. How you doing, man? Thanks for being in the stream today. I agree. I hope they don't, like some characters, as a friend of ours pointed out, cover so many days. It's just kind of ridiculous. Like, share the load, Mr. Frodo. Share the load. Let's see here. I didn't pay any attention to the rewards we just got, but that's okay. We don't need Storm in here twice. Not sure why she is. You, and you. Sure. Here, take a striker. Take Thor. And then, yeah, give Thor. Go striker. There we go. And then these guys are dusted as far as strikers go. You get nothing. That's what you get. Now, let's see here. We'll give them something. We'll give them a little something, something. I got coffee in one hand. I can't sort these, man. Dum-dum-dum-dum-dum. Can't use our tier 4. Sure, take him just because I like him. Ba-da-da-dum, ba-da-da-da-dum. I don't even remember who I'm using now. Let's make sure we get Kamala Khan in here. We get her potential. Yo, Fat Bubba, what's going on, homie? Good to see you, bro. Thanks for coming by the stream. This is ridiculous. Just give us any energy attack strikers. Do I need, like, more? Am I gonna have to start paying attention to strikers again to get more good strikers? Because I think we, like, could use a couple extra strikers here. For real. Is Deadpool an energy attack striker? I didn't check. I'm not sure. We can look next time, but something tells me that Deadpool is not an energy attack striker. Bro, I was thinking, dude, I hope we get some of those artifacts, man. I would love to build Deadpool. I would love to build Carnage, man. Seriously. Like, I've been thinking about it. And I also finally keyed into why I think Carnage is better than Magic. He is. And the reason he is better... And the reason I think anyone who's better than Magic is just going to be, like, better than Magic, we'll forgive it, dude. This time he's excited. It's Deadpool, man. Magic has to counterattack to transform. It's not just that she counterattacks, she has to do it to transform. And if she does not do it, she's at a massive deficit when it comes to hit points, damage. I don't remember exactly what happens when she transforms, but I believe she gets, like, a 30% HP bump. Crazy stuff like that, right? So he says, finally, yes, we've accepted the truth. Hey, man, sometimes it just takes a while to get all the information in front of your eyeballs. But if that transformation misses, she gets dusted. And that is a huge negative for her. And Carnage does not have that negative. He does not have to transform to do what he needs to do. So, therefore, today I have officially accepted that Carnage is the better character. Not to mention, when you look at future uniform probability, that's where I've been kind of hating on Magic this whole time. I don't think she's, like, maybe, but I don't think she's going to stay in the meta. It's possible that she gets, like, another comic book uniform, they keep a similar type of kit, and she's still relevant. But, yeah, for those reasons, man, just really hoping for that Deadpool artifact, hoping for that Carnage artifact. Yeah, but there you go, and a good place to use an egg, you know, so. Oh, that's so stingy. Owie. How rude. Disrespectful. Yeah. Yeah, the artifact thing's rough, man. I wish they would just make it a... We just need, like... Honestly, I was thinking, talking to Chrissy, actually, last night, and I was saying how I think we just need, like... 4 selectors a year guaranteed. We need like 2 3-stars and 2 4-stars for everybody guaranteed every year. that we can count on showing up. They're always there. 4-star selectors for the anniversary and Black Friday maybe, and then 3-star selectors sometime in the summer and in the winter around Christmas. This, I know, the rotation's a joke. I'm sitting here talking about artifacts, so don't judge me, man. Don't judge me. But yeah, I feel like that would be just the real easy solution to all this pain digging through rocks trying to find artifacts. You know what I'm saying? Missed that 4. Man, she does all right on stage 1. Man, I wonder, Finger, you willing to hit the 4 first? I don't know, man. No, they probably will not. They probably will not. They may, but if we get a selector, it'll unfortunately, yeah, let's go. It'll probably be, seriously, let's go. It'll probably be a 3-star selector. If you lower your delay in the Thor 5th skill and then do the rest of the rotation, it gives more damage as much as I know. I'll give it a shot, man. I'll give it a shot. I usually, in World Boss Legend, I'll be honest, I don't think about it too much. And I was finding that if you cancel the 5 too fast, you can skip some of the damage from it. But I also haven't, like, gone in the, you know, check the hits or anything like that, or the damage. Always willing to try it out, though, man. Always willing to try. Let's see. We got one more clear here. We should have these lined up. Who's in here? Dubs. Hulk. Get out of here. Get out of here. All right. All right. It's because we use null usually, and I did. That's why our strikers are weird right now, and why I have physical strikers left for an energy team. Oh well, make it work. I ain't sitting here and futzing with it. Do you, yeah, well, I'll try it out. Yeah, do you get the hits from the 5? You don't get any of the hits then? You're just using the buffs? I guess the hits come, I see what you're saying. Yeah. I've never, like, watched, or not never. I haven't watched any of Thor's skills play out and stuff in, like, 6 months or something. I think me and Victor were mucking around with that back in the day. Bro, you better get out of that 4 skill. You're gonna have a bad time. I should have lined them up closer to each other. Oh well. No biggie. Yo, what up, Curbster? What's going on, dude? Thanks for coming and hanging out, homie. Y'all just gonna sit here and chit-chat. Buzz. Where'd you go? Man, you guys were talking about delaying the 5 on Strange a couple days ago or whatever. Just like that. I know I didn't have the tier 4 or the 6, just the delay on the 5. I don't know. Too much min-maxing. Makes the headache. Oh, shoot. Oh, no. No. Oh, no. All right, there we go. That's the World Boss Legend for today. A little more carbonadium, some more black antimatter. Let's go do some other stuff. What are we doing? We got our challenges. We're going to go do Kamala Khan now. We'll see what we can do here. Bada boom. We can go right ahead with this, I believe. We are going to be dusted on the gears, but I don't care. What are we saving for? Let me make sure we're not going to do anything dumb here. Basically, just saving tier 4 mats for Black Friday. So nothing to worry about there. We're just letting them pile up. We need a lot. a lot. So we're just letting those pile up. far as black antimatter, it's just a tough choice between like small bits of min-maxing for characters like Sentry. Doctor Strange still could have his uniform ranked up, things like that, or building characters. And you know me, I do like a stacked roster. So I think we just go for it, y'all. I think we just go for it. Let's let her rip. All right, and we got enough bios too, which is crazy. But I think we do have enough. We'll hang on to Miles, why not? There you go. Looking good. Should I clear 5 Gene or 5 Thanos? Gene is world boss of the day. Just depends on what you need, I guess. You're talking about Thanos World Boss Legend Plus? I mean, like, for my account, I'm biased. I would take the Thanos World Boss Legend Plus right now because I need the BAM like crazy, and I have no need for Phoenix Feathers. So I think you're going to get competitive Carbonadium from the two. I think it's close. I think you maybe get a little more from doing Gene on World Boss of the Day, and then you sacrifice Titan's Records. And other than that, as far as I know, doing Thanos is just going to give you way more Tier 2 materials and stuff like that, and also equivalent-ish, or like close to equivalent Carbonadium. What up, A-Grain? What's going on, dude? How you doing? Good to see you, man. Let's keep rolling here. Tear up these Nornstones, that's fine. Although we do want to do a transcended potential character soon, so we are going to need some Nornstone for that eventually. Gobble these up, gobble, gobble. You know, and we don't have a cheaty little ticket this time to get us through the last step, so we will have to pay the old-fashioned way. Over 20,000 black antimatter, bro. I will take 5 if you're willing to share. Hand it over, brosif. All right, let's... More biometrics, more biometrics. Wow, we have quite a bit of bios. Good, man. All right, let's keep rolling. We're gonna have to use some CCF here, obviously. So let's just do it. Do we just brick our Nornstones? We can. You need them for any other part of this? I don't think so. Just tier 3 mats and black antimatter for the last bit, so. We do that, and then we do the last one out of our CCF, and then we leave it. We're gonna have to kind of chill. We're gonna have to chill a little bit. Because, we do want to be able to build Miles. But that won't happen probably for at least a week after he comes out. So we are good for now. We are good. Did you use anything weird in there? No. We're good. We're good. Surprised with how many bios we actually have. So what do you got? Yeah, 400. Not bad at all. Yeah. We'll just take it. And that leaves us with enough for 2 tier 3 characters. Haha! Just as I had planned. Not really, man. I'm just waiting to run into the big mistake here. It's waiting around some corner for us. All right, man. Ghost Rider's uniform is mythic? I believe so. I believe so. Good. Yeah, man. Epic quests are nasty. That's the other thing that we need to split black antimatter into is finishing up the epic quest. And we also, I guess, could start considering what we're going to need for the new epic quest. But I'm not like trying to, you guys know how it is with this channel. We try to do things over time. We're not trying to just slam them out day one for obvious reasons. As well as it just fits the live stream thing better to just do things over time. All right, man. So we got gears now. Let's see how far 854 BAM gets us. It's like 6 of one, half dozen the other as far as when we do it. Doesn't really matter. So let's see how we do. Scared. 5, 10, 14, and 22. Very average. Not going to get too far with that. That's as far as we're going to get with that. We're going to get through 1 gear. So we need some more BAM. And we will go find it. That is the name of the game right now, is BAM Hunters. Just crazy. It's been that way for weeks too, but that's good. It means we're using our materials, making progress. Very, very nice. 60 crystals in the satchel. Very, very nice. Almost back up to 11,000. I'm like dreading buying that Miles uniform if we have to, man. Lost now, bro? Hey, if you want, man, we're doing account help today. We're doing account help today. Put you on the list, bro. Yeah, there you go. Oh, lazy I can't fix. That's like the free-to-play's nemesis, is lazy. You can't be lazy with this game if you're free-to-play. Not and win. Everything will just take forever, man. You can do that. There's nothing stopping you. They just make things take a long time. Well, let's just keep cooking, man. Let's get into Alliance battle. We're rocking and rolling today. Oh, y'all. Oh, you guys. I'm gonna make you suffer. I'm gonna make you suffer. This is such a big achievement, so like, I'm gonna make you suffer. Let's go. Yeah. Yeah, you saw that right. You saw that right. Probably. Mitosh. Mitosh? How to say that? Lapacia? We'll start account help here in just a little bit. I gotta do, nice. Got it on the first try. Good question, llamas. We are building Kamala Khan because on the anniversary, early on this account, we picked up the Marvel's Legendary Battle for the CTP of Rage. And some of the other bonuses we got out of that, we're taking our Captain Marvel's uniform to Heroic, or excuse me, Mythic, and we got a couple bonuses there, including 10 Radiant Runes, which is very nice. And then there's also a ticket from taking Kamala Khan to tier 3 that's going to give us free level 60 to 70 for another character. So it's just a way to add some more efficiency to getting tier 3s and Transcendents. Pretty indiscriminate as far as who they are right now. I called this a long time ago. People were like, whoa, why would you tier 3 that? Or why would you think about tier 3 in that? And it's like, we're tier 3 and transcending them all. Everybody gets a turn. So we're going to be tier 3 and transcending a lot of characters that don't have any like upfront value necessarily. Nice, 2 in a row. Come on, man. We'll go shoot for it with 2 after this. I am so close, you guys. We are so close to tier 2 Icarus. It's insane. It is insane. So I am literally making you guys sit here so we can do it on stream. Hopefully. We'll see. We get 3. We get 3 bios a day. Oh boy. The struggle boost. Speed this up just a touch, touch, touch. Here we go. I want them all. Alariza, I want them all. I want Icarus specifically because he gets an epic quest. So it's going to unlock another epic quest for us, which is going to give us a cheaper tier 3. Theoretically. I don't know much about Icarus's quest, but I also know I'm tired of looking at that pink pip on the Eternals quest, even though I think I get to look at it anyways, because unless you unlock Makari and Gilgamesh, it's probably still going to have a pink pip sitting on it. There was a faster way to get in here, specifically to Icarus, man. Should work on doing those kind of things. Can't I just go like, no, I can't do it from here? I wish. I wish. Zip, zip, zoom. Let's see. Let's see. If we need that 3rd bio. We may not even get it. I'm just being funny, man. But we're so close, bro. 90%. Oh God, save me, save me. Oh my God, no. Watch me do all 3 of these and he's at 99%. Oh my gosh. Do I want to? Yeah, we're so short on energy. Oh boy. That is crazy, man. Oh, blue flame resist. Gag. At least it wasn't mind resist, right? Not working on Miles? There you go. If you're a big fan, there you go. Miles all set up for the uniform. I won't do this like over and over again or anything. I'll probably try one more time for this bio. If I miss it, I'll just... Whatever, dudes. I'm just having fun, man. Just having fun. Try and get this stinker to tier 2. We've been waiting for so long, man. Holding on to that ticket. This guy was worse than Colossus because I just like, I didn't even like force close the app. I basically just kind of, I don't know, run like 4 or 5 of those a day. And then whatever I get kind of thing. With Colossus, there was like pressure to get it done. You know what I'm saying? So with Colossus, it was different, man. We'll try it just one more time. We'll see if he shows up. If he doesn't, like I said, I'm not going to sit here and force close the app on stream and stuff over and over again. But I also didn't really want to waste the energy. So. Nope. Well, let's save the energy and then I won't come back in here. I'm going to restart this one more time just because I really don't want to waste energy. Even though it's like 4 energy or whatever, 3 or 4 energy. Something like that. Man, the games this thing advertises at me. There are other games, BlueStacks, that you could advertise at a guy and he might actually click on them. Those are not those games. Yeah, you mean null day? Exactly. Boo. Boo hiss. All right, speaking of ABXL, let's go get it done, man. Go wrap it up. Yeah, man, he's spendy. All those native tier 3s. I don't even, this account is crazy, man. It's cracked. I don't know how we've gotten so much building done. But it's, I do. We've done like everything. We've done every event, everything, every mode, every day. And that's how it pays off, man. We've got a tier 4 null, a tier 4 sentry. Be working on a tier 4 Mephisto here pretty soon. Crazy. Yeah, native tier 4 when the new epic quest lands. Yeah. I don't know if we're going down that road. Maybe. We could be. You never know. Nice. Almost there, Earl. Nice, dude. Mr. Sinister's pretty bad, I'm pretty sure. He does have, like, revive, but I just don't think... it's revive, right? Yeah, that Mr. Sinister gets, I believe. But he just doesn't have the sauce. He just can't. Can't bring the heat, man. Can't seal the deal. Yeah, this is kind of the last thing we got, Alariza, and then I'll probably start some account help. I'm going to try and do quite a bit today, because we didn't do any little ones this week, I don't think. Maybe we did. We probably did. It's Immortality? Dude, there's something like 5 characters in the game with revive, I swear. Crazy. Is it Immortality? Probably. It's probably Apocalypse I'm thinking of with revive. Yeah, I think Apocalypse. Yeah, Apocalypse is revive. Immortality for Mr. Sinister. Yeah, Rachel Summers is pretty good. I mean, she's one of those characters, I think, that is more like good when other characters are banned. She's a really nice character to be able to swap in with the revive and being transcended. She can do some nasty stuff with her transcended skill after she revives. I think how that works. I have not ever owned any of those characters, so I don't really know. But yeah, that's what I thought. Get out of there. Get out. Cassie's sure seeing a lot of use, man. Hey, bro. I don't have a Mr. Do we have Mr. Sinister now. We could. I forgot we unlocked him. I believe we have Mr. Sinister down here now. Yeah, we do. Are we put what? What are you saying, Goat? Are we putting this on him? Is that what you're saying? Because I don't think so. Shoot. Oh, maybe. You hate to waste it, dude, and then he gets like a uniform. For now, we're not going to do anything. Because dude's just sitting at... He says, yes, let's go. Yeah, though. AC tune? Maybe, but we'd have to get a uniform. I feel like he needs one more pass, bro. Dude's got to get like, can he even go tier 4? I don't think so. I think he's, did he get a tier 4? Did I miss? No, he's just transcended. So when he gets that tier 4, man, and that uniform, well, we'll get this thing going on. Yeah, he's just pretty bad though, isn't he? Dude, he's not good at all. What does he do? I mean, he doesn't even have PvP abilities. So basically he dies, stands there, and then dies. He has no iframe ignore, he has no penetration, he has like no, he has like nothing. Weird, man. Yeah, relax, goat. We see you, brother. Best tune to kill bots with. There you go. There you go. Yeah. Let's get out of there. Let's finish this up. Let's put that idea behind us. yeah. Broke that keyboard again. Yeah, certainly not anything we need. Certainly not. Let's grab our 10 million points here if we can. When you say low tier, do you mean like cheaper ones that aren't like native tier 3? And you know what? That's actually like a good question. Are there Spider-Man, Black Widow, who else is like PvP viable but does not need an artifact and is not native tier 2? Like, who are the native tier 1 PvP at least semi-viable characters, right? Oh, I didn't even think about a cancel. Is this... No. I like forgot my cancel. What do we do here for this one? Is this... This is... Did I just screw that up? I think I just screwed it up. Is this the one where she uses her passive? I thought that was like last week. I can never remember. Well, Spider-Man, I mean, does and doesn't. And same with Black Widow. Like, I use Black Widow. She doesn't have an artifact, but she's not amazing either. I mean, they are what they are, right? You, like, get what you pay for kind of thing. So, like, the native tier ones. There's lots of them, man. Yeah. Captain America. Thank you. Punisher. Elektra. Black Widow. Spider-Man. Daredevil. There's tons, bro. They're just not like viable in timeline battle and barely so in team battle arena because they'll lose to people with immortality and revive consistently. Not all the time though, man. I'm telling you, if I had that Black Widow artifact, I could bully some Adam Warlocks. I have been surprised on many occasions by some clutch Black Widow kills on Adam Warlock teams in TBA. It's been fun. Yeah, it is her passive for silence, isn't it? Lovely. All right, well, we know how that goes. We got this. We know how that goes. I'm not sure that when we're only looking at native tier 1, like, characters, calling them trash is maybe accurate, you know what I'm saying? It's like, if you compare them to native tier 2s and native tier 3s, yeah, they're trash. But if you compare them to Spider-Man as like the top of the category, they're not so bad, man. They're not so bad. Okay, I'm gonna back off. Dang meteorites, dang you. That was cutting it too close. I don't like that. Alright, we gotta get away. Reset our passive here. Actually lined up just about right. Nice. Except that proc was really off. That's okay. Oh geez. Oh geez. Just standing in meteorites. Don't mind me. Oh geez. There we go. Nice. Dang. No! No! Oh, come on! Let's go. Yay. I didn't want to have to come back for that. Good, good. Oh, yeah. Well, you know, whatever. Just go ahead. Golly, yeah, it's like depressing to look at. Yeah, that was close, man. What up, Varun? How you doing? What up, Jermaine? How you doing, guys? Thanks for being here. Appreciate y'all hanging out. Let's let Null tear it up here for a sec skis. And like, what? What the hell? Let's try something different here. Go, go, go. Change this up, man. What am I doing? You think maybe we score a little better not using Loki for our striker? Let's find out. I had Loki equipped as my striker, man. So we're just going to equip Ghost Rider, and honestly, he's probably going to carry our score right here. Nice. I don't know if I have to like hold on the 5 or if I like when I can cancel it, basically, you know what I mean? Like how long I have to let it play out for. Don't know. said, get. I think we're gonna cream our highest score just from using Ghost Rider by like a ton. Just for the record. There you go. You can like see him land, I suppose, if you catch it through the visual death. You can see him kind of land from the 5 right there. I think that was like significantly higher than what we have written down. Let's go check. What do I got? Yeah, our highest score we had recorded was 2.9. Or 2.6. Not even 2.9, 2.6. And what was the cancel today was, God, I didn't even look. I just saw he had it. The snare? Yeah, snare. So, our highest recorded score for snare day is nothing. We don't even have a score down. Because I probably just, like, gave up. Because I was like, this day is a joke. But no, 3.7 is so much better than what we were getting. We weren't even getting the artifact sometimes for that day. So, very nice. That's a support that I kind of wish I had. Proxima, I think, is the only real support. It doesn't really matter what we had on the sides. It was like Loki and something else. Anyhow, would be really nice, to get Proxima, which is one of, if not the only, real support for that day. Pretty sure. That's not true. There's other, because it's universal male. It's when we have female issue, like, requirements. See here, we don't want abilities. I want this. I want alien. And I want villains. Yeah, you got Proxima. Yeah, you got Proxima and Proxima. What type is Surtur? Is he, does he not have a typing? How does that work? Funny, I never even thought about that. Weird. Enchantress. Yeah, that's the other one. Which is the other one we're just kind of hurting for, man. Yeah. Out of those 3? Brilliant Destruction? Mighty Rage? Loki with a Mighty Rage? I don't know. I have no idea. No clue. Thanos? Maybe? Maybe Thanos out of those 3? Not sure. I am not sure. Yeah, we're almost done with Enchantress, man. We're getting close. And the Proxima Uni is just a tough one to buy. I love this uniform. I love the way it looks. It looks super cool. But, yeah, it's just a tough one to buy. It's really not great either. It's tough. It's only like 35% damage, right? And I don't even think she gets another, like... Yeah, she gets an ignore dodge. A bunch of ignore dodge and some damage. Oh, that's leadership, so I'm tripping. That's not even her other passive. Yeah, she gets, like, nothing. Yeah. So that's a tough support, man. That's like 35. Whoa, that's crazy, bro. Skill issue. Gotta be. Yeah, okay, you tricked me, bro. I was like, what? A tier 3 Loki outscored a tier 4 Thanos with a brilliant destruction? No. Anyways, there's that, man. Not too shabby for today. Let's get into some account help, yeah? Let me do my craft so I don't forget. I want my energy out of this event. You better believe it, man. We got 40 tokens left over. And that's my plan, in case anyone's wondering, is to just grab the energy, man. We're better off on gold than we have been on energy lately. Plus, energy usually translates to some gold, plus chances at other items. Unless they changed this and it's good, which I doubt. Probably the same crap that it's always been. But yeah, I usually just take 400 energy from this thing. You can get like good rewards out of these chests. We went for them last time, didn't we? Or maybe it was the time before. But if you look at the odds, they're really bad. Like, really bad. Real bad. Like, maybe a 1% chance for a CTP is what that looks like. And then, your formats, you know, you got maybe a 5% chance total to get any kind of tier formats. And then you're almost assuredly getting some gold or like tier 2 mats or something. Like that, man. What do you got, Varun? Yes, sir. We did get our 10 million gold today. Absolutely. We picked that up. Otherwise, we would be even more broke. What you got, Wayne? What'd you do? What'd you do, bro? Do. Oh, nice. Got. Still mind resist there. Attack speed, all basic. Yeah, the stats are rough, but the bottom's nice, man. Yeah, are you talking about 7 quality with the proc? Looks good. Oh, set 2? Oh, wow. Whoa, Wayne. Nice, bro. Oh, yeah, nice, man. That's beautiful. Looking really good with that card. Yeah, you want to know what's not a trash card set? Ding, 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 ding. You're trash cards, GOAT. You are trash cards, bro. You, sir, are in fact trash cards. With the HP procs stacking, dude, on a full HP, full PvP set, I guess go for, like, the attack is nice too. But like, wouldn't New Avengers number 9 be better than Crescent? Yeah, there it is. Nice, Wayne. Yeah. Because then you get the double HP proc, bro, plus the attack proc, plus the energy attack proc. This is deadly. I think this is probably, I ain't the guy, don't get me wrong, but that's gotta be one of the most effective PvP sets you can have. Simply because even this 20%, this is nice, man. This helps you punch through. This is extra damage when you need it. And then you've got 2 HP procs if you get New Avengers number 9. This is gorgeous, man. Looks good, dude. Oh, ayo. Assemble. All right, guys, let's get into some account help, man. Let's do it. Let's do it to it. We'll do it proper today. No more sickness. No more BS. If you want us to look at your account, throw up your IGN. Hey, Graham, if you're here, bro, I'm happy to take a look at your account. Just got to give me your IGN. Alariza, let's grab it. Nice. Okay, we'll take a look, bro. There we go. Because Wayne's a homie. Because Wayne's hanging out all the time, man. He's here every day. He's running our second alliance. This guy wants to flex his cards. We can take a peek, see? I probably wouldn't do it tomorrow, now that we did it today, but hey. Nice. There we go. We'll grab Charles. You've been waiting, Charles. Glad we got you. I'm just going to grab a bunch of these, man. Let's just grab them. Kirby. Heck yeah, dude. What up, David? What's going on, dude? Let's grab Kirby is a noob. And I'm just going to end up with a big list here, y'all. So help me out with all the people that come asking, because we've already got a lot here. All right, I'm going to go with these because we've got 6 names here, and this is going to take a minute just to get through these ones. I will post the names that... Oh, geez. Wrong button. Let's do that and post these. Boom. There we go. They're all in a run, but if you see your name in there, you are on the list currently. And let's start with Alariza. Let's get into it. Oh, just kidding. Are you over here? Nice. Just like that. Let's go. Boom. Get you over on the friends list for real. Now I lost you though. Or was it? It was down here. Do I need to refresh this or something? Am I just blind? There you are. There you are, man. I know it does. Yeah, it does. Looks like some kind of weird gibberish. All right, Eloisa, where we at? 127 on the badge. Nice, nice. Getting into the game at this point. Swords need work, but hey, just keep working on them. There's not much to say here. You're stuck on some three gem swords, some 4-gem swords. Can tell you've been putting in some work. Hopefully you get some good RNG here pretty soon, man. I am hoping for the same. Tell you what. I tell you what. Cooldown is very low on the cards. I can tell you that right out the gate. Ignore defense looks better, but is also just a touch low, maybe. Just want to check your characters. You're also like early on though, so this is actually like probably pretty dang nice for where you're at in the game right now. Let's see, what else? Attack stats are looking pretty good, pretty energy heavy, but that's normal. Take a look at your set here. Fantastic set of cards. Eventually, you'll probably want to replace, I mean, you will. For PvE, you'll want to replace one of these with Luna Snow. I can't say which one it'll be. Nice roll on the bottom of this card, man. If you can get that with 5, 6, 7 quality, that's the roll right there. That's what makes Cable a good card. This right here. The fact that you can get all attack, phys attack, energy attack, just like that is very, very nice. I gotta check something real quick just for my own knowledge base here. I could just ask you guys, and I'm sure you know, but we'll just go take a peek real fast. Here, it's what? Energy attack. Yeah, it's the same, man. It's the same. They're so good. So, I don't know. Is Baby Spidey not a little bit better? I feel like it is. Why? What this debate is so dumb. I'm not sure this matters at all, man. But they're like equivalent, bro. Saying one of these is better than the other is just weird. It just has to do with what stats you have and the progress on the cards. They're literally like the same card, just like different permutations of the same card. For real. This is just ignore defense and attack speed, but you can get double attack. One thing that is nice here is you can get the max HP and double attack, which is nice if you're into that. Also, crit damage, like for me, would be nice. Dodge is a great stat. This is a good card, man, because you got these 2 optionals, right, with your fizz and your energy attack, which are really, really nice, right? And then this last optional, dude, is just stacked. 3 great stats to roll here between dodge, max HP, and crit damage. But then if you look at Cable, dude, it's not like it's worse. Cooldown and ignore defense up top is nice. You got your fizz attack. You got your energy attack. But I would argue, and I think that's a sound argument. Okay, if we're gonna break it down, yeah, I think Baby Spidey's the better card for what Goat said, and because of this optional. It's just simply worse. The 3rd optional on Baby Spidey is slightly better, in my opinion, because you've got dodge, max HP, and crit damage. So you've got an option for everything you could need. You could lean a little towards PvP with a stat that doesn't cap, which is really, really nice. You've got dodge, which a lot of people need some extra, and then you've got crit damage too. So like a lot of really good options there. Plus you've got attack speed instead of cooldown, and most people are well good on cooldown, and the attack speed can actually be pretty nice because you can get all the cooldown you need from swords and whatever else. So, cap's real easy. And they're both ignore defense, so not what Goat said. But, because I don't know what you were even talking about, Goat. You were talking to someone else, maybe? I don't know. But anyways, there you go. Way too much thought about that, but now I know, and now I can tell people. These are basically equivalent. I would probably look at keeping Baby Spidey, just because of all the reasons I just said. But if one rolls significantly better up top or whatever, keep that one. And then eventually you want Luna Snow on this set. And other than that, it looks really, really good. Excuse me. Still got some lingering crud. Recovery rate, not so great. Attack speed's nice if you need it. So this one, unfortunately, it looks like attack speed's good to lock and the rest you have to roll. Oh yeah, there is that. There is that. But dude, look at what you're talking about trading, man. It's not like what? Dude, cooldown is the other option, Goat. So it's like irrelevant. That goat. It is a thing one could note that one has the higher roll on the bonus option for ignore defense, right? But this sort of tit for tat is just going to come down to what you need. You know what I mean? I don't think that makes one of these cards better. Cooldown is just as capable as ignore defense, if not more so. So I don't know, man. But there you go. Anyhow, so yeah, this one you'll probably re-roll, maybe lock attack speed, and potentially lose pierce, but it is what it is. What do we got here? Move speed, flame resist, cold resist. Yowzers. No fun there yet. Not looking good. Let's see. Poison resist, mind resist, crowd control time down. Again, rough stats for PvE. Probably just re-roll this whole thing. You could lock crowd control time down if you were feeling spicy, but this is a very PvE oriented set. That would just have to do with more of the fact that you're already almost capped on ignore defense, just from the setup you have. But keep in mind for things that might move in the future. So you could lock a blue star here. I definitely would not lock these resists to hold pierce. Reroll that. Here we've got the proc on the bottom. You love to see it. Love to see it. Prioritizing that over quality is a good idea in my opinion, especially when you have really bad crafted stats. Good. Let's see, dodge, very good. Movement speed, not so much. Lightning resist, no thank you. Movement speed, no thanks. Crit rate, yes. Mind resist, no. So I would probably just lock the crit rate and the dodge and roll this card. Tough, but the way it is, man, the way it is. Go for the right stats the first time around. And then here we've got energy attack is nice. Cold resist is not. Crit damage is nice. And movement speed's kind of not. I would probably just lock crit damage and energy attack here. Again, going for the right stats right out the gate. Also, you can roll for the proc here. Even though you have 6 quality and energy attack here and attack speed, the proc would probably be pretty nice for your physical damage dealers. And there you go. That's it for the cards. Let's take a look at your roster. Got your Sentry. A Mighty Conquest. Rolled decent. Some OBs. Nice. Yeah, doing something similar to what I did. Looks good. Competition, nice. Got the right cooldown. I'm sure your OBs are all good. Nice. Just watch the artifacts. Nice. 4-star and a rage. Let's see. So, did you say... Oh, you were thinking about tier 4ing null? Is that what you said? I can't remember. What are your plans for your tier 4s? Nobody's started, so... What are you thinking, Alariza? Where are you heading? Were you looking at doing like null next? You know, it's got a regular greed though. He really needs that mighty. No CTP there. You got a rage on your Doctor Strange. Might be a good idea for a Black Friday discount. Yeah, careful with these artifacts in my opinion. It's wasted essence. And we all need them artifacts, bro, as you can see right here. Thinking about doing null or Mephisto? Expensive. Do you have Agent Venom and stuff? You do have M'Baku tier 2, which is good. No Agent Venom, it looks like. I could sort this by combat and make this a much more limited pool to look at, but there he is. There he is. Yeah, no artifact. So I'd maybe go with Mephisto first. That's a tough call. That's a tough call. This guy he's going to need help. He's got his artifact, which is good, but he needs a mighty greed for sure. More than a regular. You're going to run into a lot of problems facing people with mighty CTPs. Whereas this guy is basically just going to step in and start cooking Alliance Battle for you, getting really good scores, making sure you're consistently getting rewards from there. And then you can also use this guy in your Otherworld Battle and Team Battle Arena teams. So I'm tempted to say Mephisto is the better bet first for your account, especially not having Agent Venom. I think Mephisto might be the way to go. Even though you just have an Obelisk, it's still the same thing stands, man. The same thing stands. He's just going to give you more value in more places. And I think his scores in ABXL are so ridiculous. And the fact that he'll cover basically every base that he can for you right now makes him super valuable. Okay, so yeah, you're a ways into what you need. You're gonna need a lot more Soul of the Faltine to finish off. Mephisto is his name. That's the guy. But yeah, maybe go Mephisto next. And then for the tier 2 discount for Black Friday, I'd probably go ahead with Doctor Strange. You have his artifact, you have a Rage. He's looking really good. And then I would want to break personally, and I would want to build some native tier 1 characters if they were applicable. Who that is, I'm not sure. Man, you got a Rage on her too. All these expensive characters, man. The meta, I guess. Yeah, the only tier 4 native tier 1s that I would worry about is maybe Hulk. This guy needs way more of a build before I would, like, not really, he just needs his artifact, but without that artifact, he's not going to help you very much. In PvP is my understanding, he'll just get bodied every time. So, yeah, maybe go, Hulk's still kind of holding strong. We don't know what's going to change, but I'm just looking at what uniforms you have down here and stuff. So keep working on like Colossus tier 2 and stuff like that, the normal stuff. Make sure you're watching your supports, which it looks like you are. You've got M'Baku built up. I saw Shuri. Still looking for Valkyrie and stuff, I imagine, which is fine. Part of the game. You could look, oh, weird. I'm hoping all this artifact stuff is old artifacts. I won't go on a whole rant about it, but you want to not equip artifacts like this, for sure. You could consider tier 4s for like Hulk and maybe even Spider-Man somewhere in here to get some value. If you want it, it's up to you. I would try to make sure all your bases are covered for ABXL. But that's hard to do. See, account help's weird right now, man. Account help is weird. We have ABXL changes coming down the pipeline. So it's hard to tell you how to cover your ABXL bases when we don't know exactly what those requirements are going to look like in the future, right? So just something to keep in mind. But yeah, Mephisto, Black Friday, either do, you know, it's going to be one of these two. Whether it's Strange or Scarlet Witch, it's kind of up to you. I would look at who's going to cover more territory for you. It's probably going to be Strange. He's going to cover your Blast Villain Day. Well, maybe not with Storm built up. So compare them. Compare the two. Figure out who's going to be more valuable for you at tier 4. Do one of those guys for Black Friday. After Mephisto and after that, I would want to break. So if Hulk's still holding strong for Alliance Battle, maybe Hulk. Maybe Miles if you get the uniform. But I would definitely look at a native tier 1 next. Just me, man. Yeah, still looking for Valkyrie and Ghost Panther. Sounds good, man. Yeah. So make sure you have materials for that discount, though, for Black Friday. Because we're almost assuredly going to get it. And it would be tough if you, like, spent all your materials out on Mephisto right before Black Friday. I would save more materials for a little longer. At least, like, for that exact reason. So if you're going to do Mephisto next, get closer to what you need. Yeah, which is going to be closer to like 5k Life Seed, 9k Carbo, 9k Soul of the Faltine, like Varun said. Minimum. You know, plan for it. That's a ways away, dude. So you may end up in a boat similar to what I'm doing, where I'm going to end up saving all my mats till Black Friday, then doing my native tier 2 first to make sure I can capitalize on that discount. Then just taking everything else I have and throwing it at Mephisto. That's my plan. And you might want to do something similar. If you're set on doing another native tier 3, tier 4, which you've got them built up to 80, you kind of might as well at this point. But yeah, just be careful. You don't want to like dump all your mats into Mephisto and then be like, oh shoot, I can't do Strange because I literally ate all my materials 2 weeks before the discount. So there you go. And that's what I would do, man. Any other questions? Nice, man. 10k crystals is a lot to work with. We'll look at your account right now, man. We'll see what you got going on. There you go. That's what I would do, Alariza. I would just save up for all your tier 4 mats till Black Friday. And just use... Here, I'll put you on the list, Julianne. I see you, homie. I just don't tell anyone I did. Swoop. There we go. Yeah, I would just do the same kind of thing that I'm trying to do, where you just hoard your mats, make sure you take advantage of that discount, and then do Mephisto. I think that's the way to go. Early game here. 63 on the agent badge, so not early, but we're still building our account. We don't have a lot of characters. I am glad to see you have swords. You have a sword of every color. You just need to keep working at this, really. Not bad for where you're at, honestly. I see you got 4 gem here, 4 gem here. You do have quite a few 3 gems, so hopefully with the season change that just happened, hey, no problem, Eloise. I hope that helps. Hopefully you can get some upgrades here with the next discount, whenever that comes, which should be a week or 3, week or two. We get another sword discount. I think it's been 2 weeks since we had our sword discount. Something like that. I'm losing track of time, man. I don't know. But anyways, hopefully you find some upgrades there. You love to see this, man. If you're lost, just go look at your cards and just be like, oh, I ain't lost, dude. I'm winning. I'm beating the game. Because you're beating the game, bro. These are the 2 best PvE cards in the game. And you've got them both on your set, brother. So you're looking good. Plus you got the Pierce from the Doctor Strange cards. So let's talk about where you're at, because I think that's the best thing we can do for your account, man. That's just crazy that you have those cards, bro. Screw Gwenpool. That card's terrible compared to what you got. Bro, those are such good cards. We did something just like that. I started with like Ghost Rider and something else, like White Fox or something crazy like that. Okay, so for you, it looks like your main priorities right now are your first tier 4. What else? What else are we working on? Just tier 3s, 5 World Boss Legend teams, and your first tier 4, right? Hey, Lang, thanks so much for the sub. Appreciate it, brother. I would not tier 4 Iron Man. Have you locked anyone in for your first tier 4 discount? Yeah, okay, nice. You locked in Thor. Great choice. Great. I think Thor is a fantastic choice for anyone who's playing free to play, simply because he is your farming option. There's like no one else. We don't have Rogue. We don't have access. In fact, if you started your account after like the winter seasonals, you don't have access to Rogue either. Like nobody does. Nobody does. So Thor is a great choice in my opinion. Let's see what we can do here. So you're missing custom gear. This is huge. Absolutely huge. Nice. You got a mini rage on your Loki, which is the right type, which is good. And these guys are just sitting for now. They're just chilling. I would hardly even look at these boys right now. Trying to do native tier 3s in your first 5 World Boss Legend teams will slow you down. And it's okay, but they're so expensive. So expensive. So, you know, probably just keep working on things like Hulk. Yeah, you're following the plan here. So Hulk is going to be a good one to invest in as we get closer to Black Friday. Shoot. Okay, I'm just looking at your uniforms. So we've got Hulk, we've got Loki, we've got, Thor, Loki, Hulk, Shuri. Okay, and I think that looks like that's it. All right. How many crystals do you have, man, if you don't mind my asking? Like, how many do you have saved up? Do you have any? Didn't you say you had, yeah, like 10K by Black Friday? Whoa. Okay, so, yeah, 4K right now. Looking good, dude. You... Tier 4, Tier 3... Part of me wants to be like, you need like 1 or 2 more uniforms to get you through to Black Friday, bro. Gwenpool still covers so much territory. I think it's going to get eaten, but that's a tough call. That's a tough call for your account. Or maybe just like grab Storm on the next... yeah, I think Storm and Ghost Rider are probably... Storm and Gwenpool. I might go with... Shoot. Tough call, man. Let's open it up. Let's open it up to the peanut gallery, man. See what's going on here. And we're all looking at the account so you guys can see. Do we want Storm, Gwenpool, or do we want Ghost Rider? Which one do you guys think is the most important for this account right now? If you were going to get like 1 uniform before, I did not mean to add that option. There we go. One uniform before Black Friday. Which one of these would it be? All right. Storm, cover the mutant days. Ghost Rider will cover a couple days, I believe, for you. No, because you have Thor. So he's not going to cover much in ABXL, but he will be good in World Boss, and he's an amazing striker. I want to see what people say. I'm not sure when you compare her to stuff like this. I don't think she needs the CTP. I think she needs the CTP to be crazy. But, yeah. All right, let's end this. Let's see what we got. What do we got? Interesting. I would go with Storm, bro. That would be my opinion as well, is to grab Storm, cover your mutant days. She's so good. That's what I was going to talk about with Gwenpool. I think Gwenpool has risk of being replaced, so at least hold till Black Friday for Gwenpool. We don't know what's going to happen with her value. We don't know what's going to happen with Miles. We don't know. Yep, with Miles, we don't know what's going to happen. We have no idea. For all we know, Miles is a mummy, not a zombie. You know, we don't know. He's probably going to be a villain, but we can't be sure. And if he is a villain, he's cutting in where Bullseye cuts in, potentially, if he gets a villain uni. So anyways, I think Storm's your best bet. I would probably pick up Storm at a 40% discount before Black Friday. Still got like a month and a half, like over a month and a half till Black Friday-ish, about a month and a half. And that's a long time to wait for any other uniforms on this account. And then all you should be working on, man, is just doing your World Boss clears every day. Clear World Boss, make sure you're grinding up those books, make sure you're planning which characters you're going to tier 3 next. So it would be like Hulk, Storm, Ghost Rider would be a good one to, like, you know, you need to have a plan for all your books. So, you know, your Universal books, Ghost Rider's probably a good option for a tier 3. Keep stuff like that in mind. For combat, you've got Hulk. For Blast, you've got Storm. So keep options open. For speed books and a speed tier 3, I would almost say just go ahead with Shuri. She's amazing. The support would be great in your teams. She's very, very good. And she's like a sure thing, you know what I mean? As opposed to like Gwenpool with no uni banking on the uni, maybe isn't as good of a choice. Just some food for thought. Nice that you have Enchantress. That's sweet, man. Congrats on that. But yeah. Or Dr. Voodoo for Universal books if you're really set on getting his uniform for Black Friday. Another great support, so. Nice. Okay, so yeah, do Storm, man. Take her to tier 3. And if you're almost good on Universal books, doesn't really matter. Just maybe one of those two I said, because neither have the uniform right now, so neither of them are going to do a ton of good for you. Yeah, I try to get that across, man. And it didn't land as well as I wish it would have, Charles. Like, telling people are constantly like, I don't have the crystals. I don't know what to do. Just wait. Just wait till tomorrow. Get more crystals. You don't have to progress the guided quests. They can chill as long as you need them to. You just got to watch out for those few things where, like, you need to start this guided quest before you tier 2 this character, and you just got to watch out for those things. Other than that, you can take as long as you need to. There's no timer on the guided quest. There's people who have had guided quests floating on their main screen for like years because they just don't finish them. Anyways, hopefully that helps, man. You're doing really good. So if you feel lost, I can just tell you, you're doing good. Just keep it up, you know? Yeah, and that's fine. Like, thanks, honey. Taking a break from the guided quest because you need time for crystals or whatever it is totally spectacular. It works just fine. The mats from him are nice, though. But yeah, there you go. There's a good plan for you. You got Thor. Grab this guy a custom gear, man. Get this guy something. Lightning damage, mini rage. Just any mini rage is better than nothing. So make sure you find a custom gear for your boy. Same goes for Hulk. Get him a custom gear for sure. HP mini rage if you can find it. Anything you want. HP for your Hulk. Get some HP Uru on the guy. Reroll. No, I'm just kidding. Don't reroll. I don't even know if that can roll the HP. But anyways, you're going to have to balance your stats with that. But yeah, that's what I would do. Hopefully that helps. What about Thor? Definitely get a custom gear on Thor. He needs it. And some Uru would be nice. Uru guide coming soon. All right, guys. I'm going to move on to the next one here. Hopefully that helped. Yeah, oh, for Thor's obelisk, man, anything... a mini rage is the most important part. So one that's got this 0.8 per 1 kind of language. Preferably crit over dodge, because crit is much easier to cap early game. And then lightning damage would be good. One of the best things you can get is like crit rate on the obelisk, and then a mini rage proc based on crit rate. That way you're actually getting the stat that you need to boost the damage of the mini rage. But anything, lightning damage, crit rate, crit damage, ignore dodge, all of those would be great with a mini rage for Thor. And for Storm, same thing. Watch out for lightning damage, mini rages, crit rate, crit damage, ignore dodge, lightning damage, and a mini rage is what you want. Yep, you got it. And hopefully that helps, man. Though that's true, by the way, for obelisks for almost all your non-PvP characters. Some of them will use a single skill damage proc, but the vast majority use a mini rage and then any of those good damage stats, whether it's crit rate, crit damage, ignore dodge. Like when I'm doing my inventory sorting in the morning, I always just go through my obelisks like this until I find the one that's like, like if this was ignore dodge, I'd be like, okay, cool, go. And I quick upgrade it. If there was like crit rate right here, I'd quick upgrade it. I just watch for those top stats that I want because I don't know what the bottom stat's gonna be. And I just keep upgrading ones that could potentially be a mini rage. And then when I hit the mini rage, I know I've got the good DPS stat. Boom, we're good to go. All right, man, I am glad you found that helpful. Let's move on to the next one. Keep it rolling. I gotta do something real quick though. Give me 1 second here. I believe this is Charles. Did it have the exclamation point in the name? Is there an extra U in there or something? What did we mess up, Charles? I don't know. You tell me. You tell me. Okay. All right. That'll do it. I love how it says invalid name instead of check your friends list, dummy. All right. 242 on the badge. Thor's looking pretty good, man. You're looking like me. Just begging for those upgrades. Please, please, please. Same deal. What am I waiting for? What uni should I buy next, and should I buy crystal cost characters? Good questions. You're good on the cards? Because I would love to not go through cards if we can skip it. You're more just interested in what unis to get. Aha! Oh, bro, you ain't making this easy on me either. I'm going to assume all your builds are good. I think they are, right? Yeah. For the most part. You know what you're doing. You're cooking over here. Oh, man. The unis thing is kind of a trick question, man, because with potential alliance battle changes coming, it's so hard to tell someone what uniforms they should buy right now. I don't know about Zombie Wanda when you already have this. That seems like not wasting crystals, but kind of wasting crystals. In a way. But isn't this... Well, this uniform's not as good as the newest one. Depends on what you want, Charles. What are you looking for? Are you looking to like shore up your PvP teams for Team Battle Arena and Alliance Conquest? Are you looking for more World Boss Legend pushing? Like what are you trying to get into? Hard to say, Julianne. It's hard to say. We don't know exactly which ones we're gonna get. Yo, what up, Johnny? How you doing, man? I am doing very well. Thank you for asking, dude. I don't know if I'd wait that long. I could think of plenty of things you could do here. So PvP, like maybe bolstering the PvP teams a little bit. Because you've got options, man. Quicksilver's not terrible if you're getting into AC and Team Battle Arena. Who else did I see? I would leave back to basics good enough. That's fine. I mean, you can always grab the, like, AC characters, like Elektra, Punisher, things like that if you wanted. I don't know if I would necessarily suggest it, especially if there's still, like, support uniforms and stuff you could buy that are relevant. Hey, man, you're doing good. One thing I'm trying to keep in mind, bros, and we'll do this. Maybe tomorrow we'll go over patch notes and look at the seasonals, right? Winter seasonals are going to hit me kind of hard. Winter seasonals, I need to buy Coulson. Is it just Coulson? I don't have the list pulled up right now, but I do know I need to pick up Coulson's uni come winter seasonals. So that's something to watch out for. Because those chunks of 1,750 crystals are no joke. So, just something to keep in mind for the future. You could consider a uniform for Nick Fury. I know I am. The buff he gets is pretty crazy, and he's one of the best supports in the game, man. So, something to consider. I mean, what can I say? If you want the best of the best, the cream of the crop, then you gotta have a Fisto. You know what I'm saying? And already, man, we're looking at, that's a lot of crystals we just rattled off just for those couple characters. This dude's uniform is expensive, bro. Let's see, who else is floating around down here languishing? Let's go take a look. Dang, nice tier 2 list, bro. Lots of tier 2s. You've got options, man. You've got options. You got Thanos. It's a little older, but he's still in, the PvP meta. You might want to wait, though. If you're trying to be really stingy with your crystals, I would maybe avoid someone like Thanos at this point. I think he's getting close to either falling out a bit or needing a new, hey, what up, MFF Doom? What's going on, bro? Good to see you, man. Yeah, thank you, Jermaine. Yeah, it's really just Coulson, but trying to keep that in mind, right? That I do have to spend 1,750 crystals come winter seasonals, which is not long after Black Friday. So just something to keep in mind. But I think I would be interested in Mephisto and his uniform. His scores are crazy, so the best of the best. Okay, so not looking for like AC characters, just Team Battle Arena or Otherworld Battle. I mean, what do you think about Mephisto? It's a huge chunk of crystals, man. On sale, it's like, isn't it 1,750 on sale? It's a double cost uniform. So at 50% off, it's the 1,750. See what happens with Miles. You never know. That might be a great uniform to pick up. Let me think hard with TVA. You've got Surfer, right? Yeah. You've got Silver Surfer. It is so hard to, no. 50% off? No. No. I was like, no. I'm bad at math, but I'm pretty sure this is closer to 1,750. 50%. But, yeah, like no Captain Marvel. That ain't, don't go down that road. We don't go down that road there. There you are. Boom, let's jump right back into your roster. Okay, yep, you've got your Carnage, you've got Deadpool. I can just tell you who you're missing from the Team Battle Arena meta. You've got Thanos, you still don't have. You've got Adam Warlock. Thanos, Adam Warlock. You're missing... who else? I mean, Madeline, but she's not someone I would recommend you necessarily build. I'm missing another big one that I already talked about. Mephisto. Mephisto might be a great one to build, man, because he's gonna flex into Team Battle Arena teams for you as well as being really, really good for Alliance Battle. Doom and Apocalypse. Thank you, bro. Thanks, Sharon. That was the ones I was trying to think of that I couldn't think of. Thanos, Adam Warlock, Apocalypse, and Dr. Doom. are kind of the ones you're missing, I think, that people mainly lean on in Team Battle Arena. And Magic, but it didn't have the artifact, I don't think, for Magic. I saw her down here. Just chilling. Plus, you need a tier 2 ticket and all that stuff. And, oh, you've got a 3-star, but I wouldn't prioritize that. That's a ways off. Is Ghost Rider not up here? No. Oh, yeah, you got Rage Returned. So I was just listing the ones he didn't have. So you do have Ghost Rider. I'm not sure I would buy his new uniform if you've got Rage Returned. So, yeah. But especially since you're rocking him with the Judgment as a striker, I think this is fine. He's still going to get similar value. Yeah, but doesn't say, yeah. Dude's trying to be like frugal with crystals and only get the best Team Battle Arena characters. I don't think that I would. It's up to you whether you want to pony up for the new uniform. You certainly could. You certainly could. You certainly could. But yeah, those are the characters you're missing. So whether or not you build any of those up is up to you. They were mostly really expensive. So they were mostly things like Adam Warlock or Apocalypse that have expensive uniforms, expensive builds, or just expensive to unlock. So yeah, Thanos, I think, might be... The thing about Thanos, right, is even if he's falling out of the meta right now, right, even if he's on a downward trajectory, look at the amount of uniforms this clown has, dude. It's freaking crazy. Crazy. And this is what I'm talking about. I actually mentioned this, and I have it to be mentioned in the Odin's Blessing video that I'm working on, right? Characters like Thanos stay meta, bro. They stay meta. They don't mess around. Look at this guy's uniforms, dude. It's just crazy. And I can tell you, like, this was meta in PvP. This was meta in PvP. This was meta, I believe, in PvP. I think every uniform he's gotten was meta in PvP. So, oh yeah, and I always forget about Shalabal too. So there's that. But they're so expensive, man. When you say needs artifact, do you mean that like needs artifact like yeah, you mean needs like Spider-Man or Black Widow needs. It doesn't need it, but it's very helpful. Extra HP, damage dealt to supervillains and heroes, so it's good. I don't know, what do you mean need though? Does he need? Just good, right? Just really beneficial because he relies on healing. If I'm not mistaken, I don't have Thanos. I've never had him built. But he relies mostly on healing, like recovery, and damage reduction. Not immortality versus like immortality or revive. He doesn't have either. So having the additional HP is very nice. Plus the extra damage so he can actually punch through and kill some stuff. But anyways, those are the things that make Thanos a good option. Like, even if that uniform falls off, he's gonna come back around. He's gonna get another uniform, and he's gonna probably be PvP meta. So there you go. All right, man. I don't know. You got anything else? I just kind of rambled, but hopefully you found some help in that rambling, because it was all about Team Battle Arena characters. There's also obviously supports you could think about for Team Battle Arena. Dude, that's one more thing I want to take a look at because that's actually really interesting to me. Don't look at my score, hide, just avert your eyes. Let's go to Vibranium Challenger. Sure, let's go to Challenger. See what the big boys are rocking up here. Let's see what's going on. What's Tinkerton doing? What are you doing, Tinkerton? So, can't see your hidden team, bro. You probably have most of the support. Do you have Wasp's uniform? I've been thinking about Wasp's uniform a lot. Not a lot. A little bit. Not a lot. But some. Hey, I said Wasp. Oops. Try it there. Yeah, I've been thinking about this uniform, man. And the thing about this uniform is, this is what you're purchasing. This is essentially what you get. Is you get a better leadership, I believe. This is bumped up. The passive, let's check, because we need to know. The world needs to know, man. Sorry about my inefficient inventory management here. Or not inventory, menuing. My inefficient menuing. Apologize if it's destroying somebody's brain. This allows us to compare. So we can take her up to Transcendent Potential. We can look at her leadership. Yeah, 18, 18, 6. Really? You gotta make me bump it up every time? 30, 20, 10. So significantly better leadership. And then 20-second cooldown on removing all debuffs versus 20-second cooldown removing all debuffs. So really, you're buying a better leadership and you are buying a 20% HP buff. But that 20% HP buff applies so nicely to Otherworld Battle and a Team Battle Arena team. It's just an option. I don't know. She's so valuable. That extra bump is really nice. And then I think Otherworld Battle is probably the place it shines the most, just because you're using her anyways all the time, right? And then unless you've got Shalabal and you're using Shalabal instead, that's a totally different thing. But if we look in here, man, I'm running her, I've got to be, and it would just boost my whole team with 20% extra HP, which would be so nice. And then in Team Battle Arena, same thing. We use her all the time without exception. And it would be so nice to just get an extra 20% HP. But it's expensive, man. True that? Yeah. But you can get support CTP without the uniform, so. Anyways, just a thought. I don't know what I'm not telling anyone to go buy the uniform or not. I just noticed that I don't have it, and that HP buff would be nice. So maybe you noticed something similar. I don't know, man. Hopefully that helped, bro. I'm going to move on to the next one here. Keep this thing rolling. We at least got to make it through the list I got on the notes here. Let's drink some drink. Green juice. Pardon. It was definitely the yogurt. I said that before. Ooh, does that one have the lemon yogurt in it? Is that the lemon yogurt in that one? It's not? That one tastes tangy. Tastes good. Different juice. Anyhow, I can't have that yogurt. It's too good, man. It's too rich, too thick.
The yogurt. Fucking.
It's like, tastes so good. It's like Greek yogurt, but it's got a lot of saturated fat in it, which is something I try to watch a little bit for heart health. Because I'm getting old and gray. But man, it's so good. All right, Kirby, let's take a look. Don't mind the crafted Black Panther card? Okay, well, we're gonna pretend like we didn't see it. I don't know what you're talking about. Oh, did that come from like a... Wait, a tick? What? Man, it is so weird how long it can take things to register. I never appreciated how nice this coloring is behind the stars on crafted cards. Just never really noticed it, never appreciated it. Cool stuff. Anyhow, I don't mind. I won't mind. It sounds like you know that is not one of the better premium cards in the game. Poison resist, no thank you. Movement speed, no thank you. Lightning resist, no thank you. Crit damage, yes please. So unfortunately, crit damage is the only stat I would lock here. However, you may want to hold off on re-rolling this. I don't know. Do you have any other P cards in your bags, or are you waiting on kind of H? There's like kind of a line. I've got a list, so yes, there's a line right now. When I get through these, if I've still got the oomph in me, I've got 3 more after this one. And then I may ask for a couple more names. We'll see. I take forever to do these. You guys know how it is. So thank you for your patience. Appreciate y'all. Focusing on getting 2 red stars, 2... Oh, getting the red stars, 2 blue. So, I recommend thinking about that a different way. Like, when you really look at this card right now, you have 1 blue star that is worth keeping. The rest is not. And then the other thing worth noticing is that you currently have 2% pierce damage, right? So what I was going to recommend is that if you have another card to craft, and particularly with your rerolls, basically if you had another card before you roll off of this pierce, it would be nice if you had another card you could work on and just leave this 2% pierce for now. But if this is the only card you have worth rolling and you keep getting rerolls, you can keep working on it. But I would not recommend locking blue resistances or even movement speed here. Because what'll happen is even if you get the 5% pierce on this card, and then you get all the rest of your cards built up to 25% pierce, you're going to come back and face the same nightmare, and you're going to do it when you have 25% pierce, and you're going to bust your pierce back down to like, you know, whatever it is, 22% or whatever. Nice. Okay, you have Luna in the bag. Sweet. So finish, honestly, what's this card doing for you? Just roll the energy attack proc on your Luna card and replace this thing, man. This is a good little card, kind of. Just the way it's rolled. It's really good for a beginner. Or just replace this card. You know, or whatever. Whatever you can. Don't replace this one because it's got Pierce. And by the way, shouldn't you have another one of these with Pierce damage? Because you should definitely equip that. I don't know where it is. I'm not trying to out you if something crazy happened. Things happen. But there should be another Doctor Strange card with the waffle on it. And that one would definitely be... Well, if you want a hybrid set, just watch out for New Avengers number 9 with the 20% HP proc. Because I don't recommend equipping, like, you know, Scarlet Witch and Crescent and then some PvE cards. I don't think that's good for you in the long run. I think that's a bad idea. So, yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm not trying to out anybody, but if you do have the other Doctor Strange cards still lying around with the waffle on it, equip that one over this for the extra pierce damage. Boom. The 1.5%. It'd be helpful. And then Luna, you should be able to put Luna on your set pretty quick. And I would replace this. And I'm going to be honest with you, dude. Depending on the flow of, like, P cards, you may just... It's never the worst idea to craft a card, to put crafted stats on it. What you do not want to do with this card is waste other P cards re-rolling it. That's what matters, right? So you could finish up crafting this card. Who knows? Maybe you get 2 more blue stars. Maybe you get all attack on the last star. And then while you have this equipped, it's just a decent card. Just don't waste any re-rolls trying to re-roll the crafted stats. That's all that matters. And yeah, get that other Doctor Strange card on if you can, and then craft up Luna and get it equipped. Do not replace this with Luna. Keep the P card, replace the non-premium cards. Does it? Does it? And how much? Because, you know. Woo! Yeah, it does. Yeah, it does. Pretty significantly. But how much from like 3 stars to 6 stars? So yeah, I learn things all the time. Maybe don't craft it because that's pretty steep. It just depends. If this already costs, like, no, don't put any more stars on it. I didn't realize that. Who said that? Billy? Thanks, bro. Thanks, Sharon. Appreciate you, homie. We learn new things all the time. I've like never unequipped a P card. I don't know if you guys knew that. I burned one to the ground one time, but I think in all the years I've played Marvel Future Fight, I've never unequipped a P card. Thanks, brother. No, really, I appreciate you guys. I know you know I appreciate you, but I learn things from you guys all the time. I genuinely just had never thought about that, and I'm glad you told me because I've probably given bad advice once or twice on that one. So hopefully you guys caught it in chat. Because, yeah, do not craft those cards. I've told a few people to do that, and it's a terrible idea if it increases the cost to unequip the card. For sure. I got lost. I need to get back in your thing. So, yeah, don't do that, man. Don't craft this card. But do the other things I said. So, if you have that Doctor Strange card, equip it. Craft up Luna, get her equipped. She can get the proc easy for 20% energy attack to replace this card or whatever. Leave this alone. I know that now. Leave this alone. Nice. You've already got the proc. Yeah, so you evaluate the stats, but you should be able to replace these pretty quickly with the Doctor Strange card if you have it. I don't know. Did you say? I keep saying that. Did you tell us? Oh, interesting. You did answer. You got this from gambling. Interesting. Gotcha, gotcha, gotcha. Yeah, yeah. As soon as you've got that P card, to a point where it's better than either of these. I don't think these procs will stack. That's why I kept saying put Luna here, because they're the same proc, I'm pretty sure. When attacking, 20% energy attack, they're exactly the same, so they won't stack. So you might as well just put your Luna Snow Pea card there. Anyways, I'll move on. Man, I'm glad you told me that, Sharon. That's like a big deal. It's really good to know that. I do not like giving people bad advice, so I'm really glad you cleared that up, dude. That's like a mega save. Thank you. It was huge. Always good to learn new things. Looking for the ambush proc here, if you can get it eventually. This is nice. You got the 150 speed universal, but yeah, you do want to try and roll this over to the ambush proc, if when you can. Nice pierce damage reduction there. Good. I don't know that a single skill 140 proc is what he needs. What does Doc Ock use? He's a rage, right? So you need a mini rage for this guy? Yeah, I probably told a few people that, dude, like more than I want to admit. But hey, we all make mistakes, man. I've always maintained I am not the expert when it comes to this game. I'm just doing the best I can like everybody else. I'm pretty sure you want to rage on this guy. Nice, you're getting your 5 out of 5 World Boss Legend clears. Very nice. That is good. But not a huge thing. You've got Hulk as well, so you're probably using Hulk. This guy's kind of replaced at this point. Yeah, max HP mini rage. Beautiful. Beautiful. Do you have anyone locked in for your next tier 4? Doc, dude, I loved that uniform when it came out. I thought it was so cool, dude. The portrait on this thing is amazing. Plus, talk about a unique uniform. So weird, dude. So weird. Cool as hell, too, with the skill reset on this guy. Neat uniform. Yeah, for the tier 2 discount, man, just Strange is a perfect shoe-in for that. And in the meantime, I'm looking for, like, Storm. Where's she at? Down here. Still need a uniform. Gotcha. Maybe do, like, You could tier 4 Ghost Rider. Like, you have plenty of time, I think, to tier 4 Ghost Rider and then save for Doctor Strange. If you do Strange first, you'll have to find someone else for the Black Friday discount, which in your case might actually be kind of difficult. So you may want to save Strange for that discount. Yeah, because we're way off from that being a thing. Way off from that being... being a thing. And then the only other option would be like Wolverine, but I don't even know where he, not only other option, but one of the only other options would be Wolverine, wherever he's at. I didn't even see him. Is he down here? Yeah, so yeah, we're a ways off from anything like that, so. Gotcha. If you think it's going to be tight, then just save. Better to get a discount on tier 4ing Doctor Strange. Guys, remember when we did that? We got absolutely hosed on tier 4ing Doctor Strange, but thank goodness he was locked in for a 20% discount on the anniversary. So it saved our buns on materials, man. It was crazy. And gold. We got cooked on gold because the discount doesn't apply to gold. So we just got wrecked. But anyways, really good to try and get that discount. Every tier 4 map matters. So, if it's a matter of like, oh, I don't think I'd have enough tier 4 mats for Black Friday if I did Ghost Rider, then don't do Ghost Rider. Just wait. Just wait and save mats. And you can honestly look at it that way if you want. Save the mats for Doctor Strange first, and then everything after that can go to Ghost Rider or whoever that you choose to do. And then if you're going to pick up a uniform ahead of time, you could consider Storm, but it sounds like you're good. If you just you can work with what you've got. Yeah, just save. Just save for now. And I would plan on Doctor Strange for Black Friday. It's over a month away. You have plenty of time. And if you end up with enough for Doctor Strange, then just go ahead and save, start. You can start thinking about Ghost Rider or whoever. For PvP, No one is going to benefit your account right now in the current meta as much as Bob. Easy to say that, that's for sure. But he's very expensive. So looking for something cheaper than Sentry. You had a Wolverine's, it's a 3-star artifact. I don't know. PvP is tough, man. It's a tough order. Ghost Rider's artifact would go a long way. I've been having, I'll be honest with you, man. I'll show you my build on Ghost Rider. Even with this build, a Judgment, no artifact whatsoever, Power of Angry Hulk, rank 6 type enhancement. We did use a ticket for that. And then just a basic Uru setup. I get kills with Ghost Rider, man. My Ghost Rider team gets probably the most cheeky kills out of any team just because of what he does to villains. If you set him up, this dude will take out Jean Grey both lives. This guy will take out Thanos easily. A lot of the time, it's crazy. Dude just eats Thanos. I'm pretty sure he killed Mephisto once or twice for me. And this is with no artifact. I'm not trying to like glaze him or whatever, overhype this guy. But I have been impressed with my results with Ghost Rider. So all of that to say that Ghost Rider would be a great tier 4 for your account. You get the Striker. You get the PvE value. You get the PvP value. He's very, very good. And when you look at a lot of your PvP options right now, they're just really expensive. Because a lot of characters depend on artifacts. The characters that you could build are ones that have a really hefty price tag, like Sentry, Silver Surfer, things like that, right? And those are honestly the suggestions I would make. Silver Surfer is really good. Does not require an artifact. That's sort of the thought process, right? You got to think, who do I have artifacts for, right? Right now, I think for you, the answer is kind of nobody. Wolverine can like kind of function with a 3-star artifact, but he's already feeling the pinch a little bit. So with a low quality artifact, you're going to lose with him a lot. But he does have his artifact. No uniform either, so something to consider. But most of the characters that are native tier 1 require artifacts. Whether it's, Magic or Carnage. The only ones that don't are like Spider-Man. And yeah, what Goat said, bro. What Goat said. And to summarize, artifacts suck ass. Yeah. So anyways, there you go. Rant over, but Sentry's probably going to do you the most good, but is very expensive. You'll probably get a little bit of PvP value out of Ghost Rider if you pick him. And I think that puts you a ways down the road, so I wouldn't think much further than that. You save for Black Friday for Doctor Strange. After that, I would do Ghost Rider. It's a safe bet. During Black Friday, make sure, and you're obviously probably planning on it already, to pick up uniforms like Storm, cover your ABL days, maybe get Mephisto, whatever you're planning on. I don't know what your crystals look like. But yeah, that'll get you out of ways, especially like sort of earlier on. But I think that's a good plan. And then for PvP, yeah, Sentry's going to be your biggest boost. Wolverine you could consider with a uniform, but the 3-star artifact's going to hurt a little bit. And then, yeah, I wouldn't do things like Spider-Man or Black Widow. I wouldn't go there. You've got better options. I would look at PvE options over investing in those guys at all. And as far as supports go, like overall for the account, let's see here. Man, we're going thorough today. I'm learning, you're learning. Look at us go, man. We're crazy. A 6-star rank up ticket for this guy is fantastic. Gets him his 4-star passive, and you can use him in PvP, which is nice. Just someone to consider. Does not require a Mega Tier 2 ticket, which is very nice. This dude does require a Mega Tier 2 ticket. Nice support for Venom and symbiotes, but kind of niche, as they say. M'Baku should be a priority, in my opinion, for a Mega Tier 2 ticket. He's just very, very good. Very good. You out of here? Honey, have a good day. M'Baku's fantastic, so if you can get a Mega Tier 2 ticket, he is definitely a good option for that. Same with Valkyrie. I think Valkyrie takes the cake, goes first. Who's that, Goat? Yeah, Agent Venom, like, I wouldn't focus on Agent Venom without the artifact. Well, certainly with no uniform or artifact, he's going to be a bust, but I wouldn't use... You don't need a Mega Tier 2 ticket anyways for him, but if you can get the artifact, that'd be nice. It would obviously help. I think Valkyrie is your next Mega Tier 2. She's probably your best bet. And then get her uniform on Black Friday. If you have, like, a Mega Tier 2 now, this guy is going to give you more value than Valkyrie with no uniform, obviously. Yeah, I think Colossus is already tier 2, right? Which is very nice. You got Ronin down here you can build up. Just make sure you got Coulson as well. I didn't check for him yet. And you can build Voodoo if you get his uniform. But he's an if. I do like that he like gets around to PvE and PvP game modes myself. But yeah, you got the uniform and Colossus tier 2. It's great. You've got Wasp with her uniform, so you got the support there. And then as long as you have, yep, Shuri, you've got Colossus. Coulson is the only one I'm not seeing. And there he is right there. So yeah, taking Coulson to tier 3. Yo, what up, Nadar? What's going on, homie? Good to see you, brother. Thanks for coming and stopping by the stream, man. Hope you're doing good. All right, man. I think we're going to move on to the next one. Hopefully that helps. That was a lot of words, man. But yeah, hopefully that helps you out, man. Moving forward, let's get on to the next one here, because by the time we get to the end of this list, my goodness, that is a high agent badge. I don't know what you think I'm going to tell you. Well, let's find out. All right, man, you're going to make me do it. You're going to make me do it. Decent, right? Decent. You got basic damage to aliens. You've got flame damage isn't terrible. There's several characters that do flame damage, including Ghost Rider, so that's good. Concentration's great. Basic damage to Justice isn't optimal, and agent ability isn't awesome, like amazing. But yeah, rolled pretty well, honestly. Cooldown, concentration, flame damage. I thought I was gonna troll you, man, but you're these swords have had work done on them, man. Look at this, dude. Nice, man. Same thing again. Flame damage, cooldown duration, concentration. I assume this is for like Ghost Rider for striking and stuff. And other flame damage dealing characters, obviously. Mephisto. Nice, man. Nice. Yeah, I was going to say. Mind damage, concentration. Nice, dude. Nice, man. Got the cooldown, concentration. Agility, cruelty, alien. You know, I mean, like, I'd be being, like, joking if I was, like, roasting you for these stats. Like, if there's anything suboptimal here, it looks like you've got things that I'm probably not even seeing the value of, to be honest. Cruelty is going to be, isn't this, like, null? Something like that? Yeah, dude, these are spicy, man. This is good stuff. Hold damage here. Concentration. Damage to alien. Yeah, because like getting every stat spot on with your swords is insane. But again, like cruelty, you're clearly targeting. Alien. Yep. Flame, concentration. Concentration, flame damage, move speed. Beautiful, dude. Nice swords, man. Very nice. What do we got going in here? Only one card set. No, I'm just kidding. Full PvE card set. Interesting. So like, is Alliance Battle the focus here for the most part? PvE? Obviously with the card set, like no duh, but that was a lot of work on those swords, man. It's a lot of work on those swords. What up, Seal? What's going on, dude? Nice, David. Nice, man. What do you got going on here? 7. Pretty nice. Pretty nice. Crit, movement speed. Nice, man. Beautiful. So much work goes into this kind of thing, man. This is crazy. Fizz, energy, crit damage. Nice with 6 quality. That's real nice. Fizz attack, poison resist, movement speed. Still a little work to do on that one, but another good card, man. Dodge, max HP, Fizz defense. Crit damage, crit rate, all basic attack. Proc and energy attack with 6 quality. Nice, man. That's nice. It's nice. Max HP, cooldown, crit damage, all attack, energy attack, Fizz attack, max HP, boom, let's go. Dudes, we got enough cards. We could roll a bonus option if we needed to. I'm just scared. I'm chickenish. Poison res. Crit damage, cooldown, all attack. You got like the main. It's so funny. These are so much more important than some of these top stats sometimes. And then the proc with 6 quality on this. Man, still some work to do, but these are, again, really, really nice, man. Really nice. Unless I'm missing something again and you're and you're targeting poison resist, man, because for all I know, I don't know everything. I just learned about unequipped costs on P cards, so shoot, man. For all I know, there's some poison damage you're watching out for in the future. I don't think so. But yeah. Really good looking cards, man. Really good looking stuff. Let's take a look at your roster real fast. I'm gonna try and go quick here. Unless you have specific questions, let me know, man. One card at a time. Nice, man. Nice. Yeah. Because they're all expensive, right? At this point, like re-rolling any of these cards is gonna hit the wallet. So the crystal wallet, at least. So yeah, going down one at a time, man. Fixing them up. End game stuff, bro. End game stuff. Yeah, the brilliant Brilly Rage with the artifact, full OBs, looking spicy. Brilly 280 and 1.1 per one. It's just crazy, bro. Yeah, beautiful, man. Got the mind OBs, nice, man. You got all of them, yeah, nice. You got all the mind OBs. 300, there you go. 1 per one. What is the max on a Brilly? Is it 1.1? I don't know, or is it like 1.2? This is beyond my skill level, bros. I got no idea. 1.2. Thanks, Nadar. Nice. Yeah, 1.2. Crazy, man. Crazy. Those rolls, dude, rolling a Brilly to 300, 1.2. Oh, God. Help us all. That sounds just horrid. That's so good. 300, 1 per one. It's just so good. It's not a max Brilly, but it's so good, man. It's so good. I'm trying to look at your, like, AC big boys and girls, since that's your focus, mostly. At least show them off. What kind of build you put? Yeah, insight. Wow, look at my guy, dude. Doesn't need him, so he doesn't have him. That real? Doesn't he strike, though? No? I think so. For Storm in Alliance Battle. What do I know? Not enough about that kind of like tier of Alliance Battle. But yeah. Crazy, man. This is going to go on and on and on. Mighty Comp for striking. Yeah, he strikes. So Noah, so he would benefit from OBs, right? Or like a full Uru build. Yeah, I was just looking at the Uru, like OBs and Uru. Gotcha. Interesting. Again, like, we're telling anyone that, like, yeah, like they don't already know, because I'm sure you already know better than I do. That's for sure. Yeah. Thor with the old uniform. Gotcha. Are you using Loki, or is he retired? Are you using Thanos instead? Yeah. Screw you, Loki. Use Thanos instead. There you go, man. Do you have any questions? I mean, I usually don't look at stuff like this, but actually every once in a while, I love a good showcase, man. Because, yeah, don't worry, me either. I can't play Loki either. Welcome to the club. I like a good showcase, man, because I learned stuff from these, and like we can see what, the top end of this looks like, because I know there's a lot of new players in the streams a lot of times, so it's a good opportunity to take a look at what things look like end game, man. What did we score today, guys? What was it, bro? Like, we didn't even score 4 million, David. I think we scored like 3.4 mil or something like that. Anyways, man, thanks for sharing, bro. I know I don't have a lot of tips for you, man, because you're cooking, brother. That's out beyond my my skill set, that's for sure. I'm still learning how to unequip P cards, so. Hey, thanks so much, David. Appreciate that, bro. Thank you, thank you. I really appreciate you guys being here. I know there's a lot of people hanging out too with like fully built accounts and stuff sometimes. I appreciate you guys being here, hanging out, supporting this thing. All right, man. What do we got, Spiker? 153 on the badge. We're coming back down to Earth now. Coming in for a landing. Or coming up out of the ocean, whatever you want to call it. We're evolving and coming up onto the land now. Back to being land mammals. Anyhow, swords are looking pretty good, honestly. Not gonna lie. That's a lot of 5-gem swords for where you're at. And 2 4s. That looks really good. That's some good luck, I feel like. Or not, or hard work. It's both. Both? One or the other? I don't know. You either got really lucky, worked really hard, or fell somewhere in the middle. Because that's a good start, man. Really good. All right, let's take a look at what we got the cards. This is kind of a weird set because you got 2 like PvP only kind of cards here, and then 3 PvE cards. Well, 2 PvE only cards, and then 1 Luna Snow card, right? So, yeah, right. Whew. There's a whole different ball game, man. So here, it depends on what kind of set you're going for, Spiker, whether you're looking to do, because you'll want to change some of this eventually, I would imagine. If you're going for like a full-on PvP set, these 2 are going to have to go at some point. You're going to want things like, you're going to want an HP proc like New Avengers number 9. And then Crescent is an undeniably good PvP card. So if you're trying to build a PvP set, that would be more the route I would go. And if you're trying to build a PvE set, then these 2 gotta go, because they're not gonna be very beneficial. It's not that they won't be beneficial. They're nowhere near as good as the other options you have for PvE. So if you're trying to go PvE first, I would hold off on crafting. Now I've learned, don't craft any stars on this card. No, we're just chilling, man. Just doing Monday account help, Shivansh. Just chilling, doing our account help, man. Don't craft any stars on this because it'll make it more expensive to unequip. Nice, got the Ghost Rider card. Sounds good. Soon as you get a unequip discount, I would. Let's see what's crafted on here. Yeah, replace Scarlet Witch. It'll be cheap because there's no stars crafted, and you've already got all attack crafted here. Attack speed, crit damage, a bunch of super beneficial stats up here. So why not just replace the cheaper one first? Replace this with Ghost Rider when you get a chance. And then if you want to go full PvE, you either want to go Guardians of the Galaxy would be like the number 1 choice. And then I guess Baby Spidey would be like the number 2 choice. But the other option you could consider is a 20% HP proc like New Avengers number 9 for a little bit of PvP splash. But if you want to go full PvE, then just go with like Guardians of the Galaxy or Baby Spidey. Preferably Guardians of the Galaxy. And that way you end up with Ghost Rider, Guardians, Luna Snow, Cable, White Fox, cha-ching! And that is like the set. So I can't tell you how cute it is that you came over and brought me this dirty Kleenex that you pulled out of a garbage can. But yuck at the same time, dude. You gotta wait. I know I'm taking a long time. Oh, and Mom's gone, huh? Oh, Jesus. That is not the way. Gene, that's not the way to get up here. Oh my gosh. There's a microphone. Oh my gosh. Gene Bean. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. You better just, oh, I don't know. I don't know what's happening anymore. So anyways, I would replace Scarlet Witch first, and then at some point you'll want to replace Black Widow with another PvE card like Guardians of the Galaxy. Oh, I didn't look at any of your crafted stats. Gene, we can't reveal the hair. Not before 3K subs. No! Gene. I can't get it off. Gene, come on. She did not want to let her butt touch the ground. I think she felt like she was falling. Oh, okay. Give me a break, honey. That's you get a pony ride. That's it. I treat you too good anyways. I treat you like a human. Treat you like human. All right. Let's see here. Anyhow, Fizz attack is nice, blue. Attack speed is nice. Flame resist, not so much, not so much, not so much with the resist. So I would lock attack speed and fizz attack when you reroll this card. Go from there. Definitely want to look for the proc on the bottom as well if you can, in between crafting, you know, what'd you say you have? Ghost Rider and other cards. Try and roll for that proc here, the physical attack proc. Here, what do we got? Dodge is good. Mind resist is bad. Physical defense is not what you're looking for. Energy attack is nice. Lock dodge, lock energy attack, let her rip. And then here, crit rate, crit damage is pretty nice. But we just talked about you can roll 2 attack stats on the bottom of this card eventually. So something to watch out for. You can roll both physical and energy attack on your bonus options. Similar thing here, get that 20% energy attack proc. It's like soon. It'll make a big difference for your account. Grab the proc here and the proc here. You're looking at 20% of both attacks. You equip Ghost Rider, you've got 40% of both attacks increasing from your procs. Huge, huge change for your account. So watch out for that. Dodge is good blue. Energy defense and flame resist, not so much. These are beautiful stats. It's too bad they're all off color, frankly. And there you go. And then, like I said, these are nice, but they're all off color. I would just replace this first because it'll be cheaper and has no crafted stats. And then eventually replace this further down the line. Alrighty, taking a look at your roster real quick. Crit rate, 0.8 per 1 crit. Hopefully you find something a little better. She's a tier 4, but it's fine. Not too bad. Power of Angry Hulk's good. Try and find the resources to... How do I put that? I was really surprised. No, 3K subs, Jermaine. 3K subs. 3K subs, the hat comes off. I was surprised how big of a difference a stage 12 ISO set made. It increases not only all the stats from the ISO, but you get a much better bonus from the actual set itself. So if we look at like stage 12ers over here, I guess not. Why do you get to look at it all convenient? There we go. Golly, man. I was like, you got it all convenient when I'm looking at your account, but I can't find it in my roster. 40%. What is it? 48 8.5s? 48 8.5s. 48 8.5s. So you're going to double this to 40%. And then oddly, attack speed was the only thing that was different out of the rest of these, but it'll double the damage of that proc on the bottom. I'm pretty sure that's what changes all that, is leveling up your actual set bonus. So you just got to get awakened ISOs. I need to make a guide for this. You need to just effectively use boost ISOs, frankly, because you're not, or as a new player, it's kind of what I'm looking for. You're not going to be finding a lot of fully awakened ISOs. You'll get some, but you need to make some. Oh, well, thank you, because I'm not paying attention and that's overdrive. I better double check that. Who's got Power of Angry Hulk? Oops. There it is. Thanks, dude. Thanks, bro. So yeah, but you do double the effectiveness of the proc, which is huge, man. That is really important. So watch out for that with your ISO sets. It'll make a big difference for you moving forward. Get you a bunch of extra juice. Like even here, it's only up to 30, so you got another 10% attack. You can milk out of that bad boy. Another mistake I caught myself, like passing out to other people, was telling, and I think in your case, you need to equip Uru because I doubt your stats are all capped on your Storm. But if your stats are capped, do not ever equip 5 and 6 star Uru just to equip them. If you don't need the stats from them, it's better to have empty slots, from what I know currently. Because as a free-to-play, we want every single 6-star Uru we can get to combine for Odin's Blessings. And if you're just equipping them just to fill slots and make the character look complete, you are wasting chances to get OBs. And I was sort of telling some people to do that, so yikes. Yeah, but anyways, long rant about ISO sets. But yeah, they can be very impactful, so just something to keep in mind. Nice. You've almost got Thor, or you do have Thor tier 4. What am I talking about? You got your Mighty Judgment, Amplification, and try to get 200% on the bottom if you can. So you've got Storm Strange, Venom Thor, Gwenpool on deck, Ghost Rider, and Null. Interesting, with a Mighty Greed. You got a lot of juice. You got a lot of power here waiting to be ramped up, man. This is crazy. Yeah, occasionally. I've been playing some Pal World Nadar with Chrissy lately, which has been fun. But yes, I am still playing some Path of Exile too. I was working on a bleed build the other day with the helmet that I found that makes me basically surrounded by default at all times. And then you take all these passive nodes that give you a bunch of like damage when surrounded and all this other crazy stuff. It's a nutty build, but I hadn't got very far with it yet. I mean, you got Luna, bro. You should definitely work on Luna. Try to find her a mini rage. Cold damage is so nice, but a mini rage, believe it or not, I'm pretty sure, someone can correct me if I'm wrong here, but the mini rage effect is actually like more powerful than 80% cold damage. It's just really strong. 80, maybe not better than 80% cold damage, but it's so strong. So if you could find a single cold damage mini rage obelisk, it would go a long way. But yeah, that game is spicy, man. It is confusing at times. It's confusing all the time, actually. It's confusing if you know what's going on. Okay, some direction for you here. You have so many options for good like characters and tier 4s here. You have a ton of power for PvP waiting to upgrade, and I gotta kind of just leave it up to you as far as what order you do these in. I have no idea, man. Whether low scores in ABXL. Is this, I lost whose account we're looking at. Whose is this? Spiker, is that you, Adil? I don't know if I'm looking like who I'm talking to, but like it's going to depend whether you want to lean into PvE or PvP, because if you want to lean into PvP, you're spoiled for choice. You've got Null with a Mighty Greed, who could easily, with a ISO set, be very, very strong for you. You've got Sentry on deck. Okay, so you are talking about your ABXL scores being low. They're going to be lower till you get CTPs. That's just part of the game. CTPs are a huge boost in power. This is really rough. You really want to try. Here, I'll give you a few. Instead of going over your roster and telling you who to tier 4, because you're spoiled for choice. You've got Luna Snow for ABXL, which, by the way, is one of the first characters you should take to tier 4 as far as I know, because she still just cooks, and I don't think Miles is going to be a hero, and I don't think Miles is a female under those mummy wraps. So probably still going to be able to get a ton of value out of Luna Snow. So a good recommendation there. Ghost Rider is also an amazing character in this game right now. Great striker, does good in World Boss Legend, a little slow, but also good in PvP. If your ABXL scores are low, I think Gwenpool is going to be tough, man. Thanks for the invite, Pipes. But anyways, here's what I'd tell you. Ways to increase your damage, right? Focus on your ISO 8 sets. Put some energy into farming dispatch if you can. Make sure your dispatch is pushed up as far as possible. Farm some dispatch so you can get some extra ISOs. And among other things, I'm realizing how good dispatch farming is for early accounts. It's insane, man. And then as you get a bunch of these 6-star Uru, or 6-star ISO, excuse me, which you will, farming dispatch, right? You come in here and you convert a bunch of these 6-star ISO. Like, you never use these for the proper sets, so you can convert a bunch of your perps. I've got way too much crit. We'd bring some of these down. I'd probably sacrifice some of these, but I don't want to get rid of all my all defense. But I've got quite a few all defense. I wouldn't sacrifice those. Those are low right now. I'd probably leave all the rest of those alone. But anyways, and then convert them. And that's going to give me 13 boost ISOs. You want to kind of collect these. These are what you're going to use to upgrade your ISOs to awakened ISOs for about 1.3 million per pop. Your best characters should have fully awakened ISO sets, stage 12, It'll increase your damage a ton in Alliance battle. It's a big one. The other thing is refining your obelisks. A lot of your characters still need better obelisks, and some of them have obelisks that aren't even helping them. This is literally doing nothing for Hulk. There is no thing that this is doing besides making him take less cold damage. Straight up, right? So look for like a, thanks for the invite, KT3. Keep your eyes peeled for Hulk for like an HP mini rage. Mini rage being, whoopsies, this one right here, the 0.8 per 1 crit or 1 per 1 crit. That's what you want to be watching for. And Hulk gets damage from HP. So getting HP Uru on your Hulk will increase your damage quite a bit. Getting 2 6-star HP Uru on all of your gears for Hulk, on awakened slots preferably, will increase his damage quite a bit. Getting him HP mini rage will increase his damage a bunch. Roll this to Power of Angry Hulk. Build up his ISO set. It's all about them character builds. That's where all your damage is going to come from. Maybe what I've got to do, honestly, Sharon, is move on to the next one. That's what I got to do. I got to keep this thing rolling. But nice. You got a good one there. That's good. Ignore dodge. 0.9 per 1 crit rate is fine for Venom. Looks good. And then Power of Angry Hulk. This is the direction you want to be heading. And then just get some physical attack Uru on this guy. Shore up crit rate. Ignore defense, attack speed, whatever you need with the remaining Uru. I'm going to try. I really want to make a character building guide soon. Other people do have guides, though. So there's another one out there. I can't speak to the veracity of them, but I do know that there are some character building guides already. Problem is the game just kind of progresses a lot at times, so things can change. But yeah, check your ISO sets, check your Uru, check your obelisks, shore them up the best you can. If you're finding you don't have enough, I don't have enough Uru, I don't have enough obelisks, I don't have enough ISOs, farming the furthest stage you can in Dispatch is the answer to that. Dispatch is going to give you ISO, it's going to give you Uru, it's going to give you obelisks, it's going to give you fodder comic cards. Very good. Very, very good. So there you go. And then as far as building characters goes, man, like I said, Luna, fantastic powerhouse. Sentry, huge powerhouse. Null, you've got the Mighty Greed, just needs an ISO set. Huge powerhouse. Huge powerhouse. So it really depends on what you've got the funds for. You know what I mean? If you're ready to build a tier 3, tier 4, go for it, man. Both these guys are fantastic. I really think most people would tell you to get on Luna Snow. Tier 4, this lady. Utilize this uniform while you've got it. This is a real money uniform. In fact, I'm just going to come out and tell you, tier 4 her first. Get her to tier 4. You paid money for this, man. Use it. That's my advice, right? And I'm going to move on. Hopefully some or a lot of that was helpful, though. Hopefully that helps you. The character builds, I think, would go a long way, as much as just like who you're building, how you're building, right? Would be a big one. So I can't remember who this was. It was someone who's been in here quite a bit. I don't know why it's telling me that's a no-go for the name. You might be 172. I can't believe I'm looking through these agents, like trying to find you. Yeah, I don't know. I don't see ya. Hey, no problem. Hopefully that helps, my friend. We had, yeah, Julie. Hit me one more time. Maybe we got a number wrong or something. I don't know what's going on. I don't know why. Yeah, it won't let me. It doesn't like that for some reason. Don't know why, man. Don't know. Hey, I better go. I'm going to grab my dispatch rewards real quick. I don't want to let these cap in my later sectors. Maybe just throw it up one more time. I'll try copying it again. I don't know. Sometimes, and I'm actually, you know what? I'll try. This is so weird. Oh, gosh, we got a lot of energy. Go ahead and do some dimension mission. That way we can be done. Maybe we will. I need the energy, man. We're going to take the... Part of me wants to take the gambling chess. Did I add you to the list? Me, Tosh? Because I don't think I did yet. This is the last one I have on this list for now. And then how long have we been streaming? About 3 hours? Let me do this last one. We'll see if we do any more. 3 hours is a long time. I got to go to work after this. So let's see here. Oh, here, real quick first. I don't really... Sentinel is debuff removal, but it's not... I'm fishing for Enchantress, man. Is really who I want. Stop on Spider-Woman. I don't know why I like Spider-Woman. I do. Someone was talking the other day, how about she... I'm gonna try your name again. I want to see something really quick. Crazy about this kind of stuff. Spooter! What's your deal, lady? Spider Sense. So she's got debuff removal and all attack on her leadership for Spidey allies. And then these are all to self, so it must just be uniform bonuses. And it is. And it's pretty crazy. Yeah, that is pretty wild, but you do have to have the uniform. And it's not quite there yet. But dude, for Team Battle Arena, you could almost make a team with like Spider... Dude, that's like what she's for, man. Does anyone do that? Has anyone tried that? That doesn't quite have all the meta? Spider-Woman lead, you get the debuff removal. You use Black Widow and Spider-Man. And you get the chain hit reduction. Oh no, it's increased chain hit damage. Excuse me. I thought it was... Oh no. It was. It's decreased chain hit damage on her uniform. And that's her. That's a self buff. On her uniform. You get ignore dodge and decrease chain hit damage, man. That's crazy. 30%. Yeah, it's wild. Anyways, that's such a niche team. That's such a weird, like... But, hey. Depending on bans, that's, like, pretty interesting. That's pretty interesting. Anyhow, back into friends. I'm going to type this manually, because sometimes it's super weird about the names. How does it list agent? All caps? And a hashtag. Do I need all that? That might be why. That might be why it didn't work. Is that real? Does it want the hashtag? You need to name your account, brother. You need to name your account. Is this you? Did I find... Are we in the right place? Have we landed? Spider-Man, Spider-Woman, Ben Reilly. Interesting. I like that. All right, Julia, let's take a look. 114 on the badge. Working on the swords. Good. Looking for some luck. We're looking for some better luck. But it is nice. You got a sword set equipped. That is good. And you're benefiting from all these stats. Don't sleep on this. Make sure you clear out all your challenges because you got a lot of juice to pull out of this stuff. You have to wait, honey. You have to wait till I'm done. You already got to climb like on my head during this live stream. You have to wait. Boop. All right, let's see. Nice. Ghost Rider, White Fox, Luna Snow. Ay. Coming out the gate with the heat. This is spicy, man. This is like the spiciest early game card set you're going to have. Looking crazy good here, man. Let's start with the fully crafted one. Attack speed blue is nice. Max HP blue is nice. A good start. So you got 2 good stats here you can lock, which is very nice. Look for that proc on the bottom, though. Although I see your mythic cards are currently spoken for. I can see that. So, but eventually, hopefully, you roll into these procs with a couple mythic cards. Dodge blue is very nice. Crit damage blue is very nice. And attack speed blue is very nice. Very nice. You got 3 solid stats you can lock here. Looking really good. And then, of course, the rest is what it is. And it is fantastic. Let's see here. Storm with the competition. Very nice. You want to make sure you re-roll this for the 7-second cooldown. Am I thinking of the right? Yeah. 55 here. Get you the 7-second cooldown. Big difference in damage. So make sure when you get some extra obelisks, you re-roll this. And get that 7-second cooldown. Same issue here. You'll really notice this when you re-roll these things. 0.9 per 1 here gets you a 7-second cooldown, and it is a massive difference in DPS. Not only from the 0.9 per 1, but also from the reduced cooldown. It's really important, so watch out for those when you can. I wouldn't prioritize re-rolling this, even though it could really use a re-roll. You've got other things you need to re-roll, but this could be better. But, like I said, priorities. You got other stuff you got to take care of first. Yeah, it's just a numbers game. You just got to keep rolling until you get the right thing. The best advice is to, save up like an amount of boost ISOs, boost obelisks, whether it's 10, 20, whatever's reasonable for you to save. Doing that will be better than, taking the rerolls one at a time and then getting stuck with a really bad roll for, however long it takes you to get more obelisks to reroll it. Gonna want to find a mini rage here that 0.9 per one, or not 0.9 per one, whatever it rolls, 1 per one. Crit rate would be best for her. This is going to be, you're going to have really low damage until you get that mini rage and get her build sorted out. But that is a good place to start. Same thing here. Lightning damage crit rate is great, but without that mini rage bottom proc, you're missing a lot of damage. So try and find that. And then also, this is a good example of when I would absolutely not equip these 3-star artifacts. This is not benefiting your character at all. It's just a waste of 75 essence. So just something to watch out for. The additional pierce damage reduction, however, for a character in PvP can be nice. Go lay down, honey. Go on. Lay down. Busy. Goodbye. But yeah, just watch the artifacts because you're going to need every artifact you can get, my friend. Okay, let's talk upgrades here really quick. And yeah, guys, this is going to be the last one today. I'll try and do some more account help later in the week. I can feel my voice is like getting shredded, man. I'm going to have to stop here soon. CTP of refinements, okay. Not my fave, but I wouldn't tell you to change it. Doctor Strange looks good for the tier 2 discount, if when we get it. Wow, this is like one fly coming zooming around my head. Oh, I gotta check, make sure the garage door wasn't open, man. We got a chicken isolated in the garage because all 5 of our other chickens decided to try and peck its brains out. And now I got a big pain in the ass on my hands. I got a stinky, poopy chicken in my garage attracting a bunch of flies. Boo. It's a tough thing. If you know, you know. When chickens gang up on one of the other chickens, we gotta now I gotta ask my mom if she wants a chicken or eat some chicken, because they'll just keep trying to kill it. It's crazy. Chickens are vicious dinosaurs. If you get tier 4 chicken, that's what I'd do. They're vicious. Vicious, man. That should be tomorrow morning, Sanjeev, right? Or for me, it's tomorrow morning. For you guys, I think it's tomorrow night or something like that. But yeah, Doctor Strange line up good for the tier 2 discount if we get it for Black Friday, which we probably will. And then you've got other great options. I would do Ghost Rider for a tier 4. See what happens with Miles, although you already have this uniform. So unless there's something spectacular or you want the villain for Miles, maybe pass. I don't know. We'll have to see when the patch notes drop. Hulk is a great option for a tier 4 as he is still holding strong in Alliance battle. Wolverine, great option. He's got a 4-star artifact. I would capitalize on that while he is still in the meta. And then I'm going to take a look at your supports real quick because you need some. Wow, 5-star artifact on your Cyclops. Crazy. Racy. You might pick up his uniform on Black Friday since you've got him built. 5-star artifact. Might be a nice support to have. What I say was look at supports. Go all the way down here. Start at the bottom. Check for the little guys. All right, man. Nice. Nice. Yeah, get a tier 2 ticket on M'Baku when you can. Black Knight's doing his thing down there. We've got Sif with not the right uniform. I was looking for Valkyrie. Not sure if you have her unlocked yet. If you don't, is what it is. Just keep fishing for her. Keep fishing for those supports. Make sure you get Coulson built up to tier 3. And make sure you get Shuri built up to tier 3. They are both fantastic supports that do not even require uniforms to work for you. So yeah, Coulson, it looks like, would be a good target for you if you want another support. He's just a regular old schmegular guy. Or did I miss him? I don't know. I don't know where he's at. But anyways, Coulson is a great option for everybody. Everybody should build Coulson. He's a good dude. He's a good dude. Anyhow, hopefully that helps. I think that's quite a bit of advice. The main ones are re-rolling the CTPs. For a tier 4, watch for the discount on Black Friday for probably Strange or Wolverine, whichever you kind of prefer. And then I'm sure I passed him in there. I'm getting roster blind for sure. We've been at this for at least an hour and a half, probably almost 2 hours. We've been doing this, so. But yeah, looks good, man. Looks good. Ghost Rider's a great option for a native tier 1, tier 4. Watch out for the tier 2 discount, native tier 2 discount on Black Friday. Strange or Wolverine would be a great option. Hulk is still holding strong, like I said. And other than that, we talked about the supports, talked about the cards, and hopefully that helps you out, my friend. I am going to stop because my throat hurts, and we done did good, man. That was quite a bit of account help. Very nice. So to finish off here, let's go ahead and actually, you know what? Maybe we'll jump in a rift if anyone's got one. I'm going to hang out after stream, see if I can catch someone's mythic rift. If they've got one, I'll get this done later. And I am going to go for the energy out of the shop for those. Been really short on energy, so I'll get some extra dispatch farming done tonight. I desperately need. I've been noticing, man, the lack of dispatch farming. I've been focusing pretty heavily on rifts, trying to get us up to 10k essence so we can do a little more gambling. But I've actually been feeling the cost of that for the first time. Our Odin's Blessings are not as stacked at all as they have been in the past. And that's because they dropped for us in dispatch, and we haven't been farming dispatch at all. And in fact, a bunch of these came from a little testaroo that I decided to do. Spent out these tokens on various things, including a bunch of Uru chests. I can't tell you if I got lucky, unlucky, I don't know, but I think it was like 60 or 70,000 tokens I put into Urus. Bros, we got like 3 or 4 6-star Uru and like 10 or 14 5-star Uru. That's no joke. That's a good chunk of Uru. So I was pretty pleased with how that ended up working out for a scrubby free-to-play like me. And nice, thanks guys, appreciate that. That's something I'm going to be keeping in mind moving forward. Of course, biometrics from the support shop are almost always the goal. One of the best places to get biometrics that you need. But if you find you're pretty comfortable with biometrics for your builds at the moment, and you're like me, a free-to-play that's desperate for Odin's Blessings, bro, you're about to blow my mind, aren't you? Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Oh my God. I did not even... Who could think of everything in this game? It's so good we've got each other, you guys. It takes a village, man. I knew this was in here. I hadn't thought about it in so long. The problem's going to be the gear up kits, like the cost. But dude, ooh, bro, between those two methods, you just wait. You just wait. Till our next combine event, man. A lot of 5-star Uru there. I'm going to be leveraging both of those systems, man. Both. Not one or the other. Both, man. Doing this Uru guide, I realized how big of a disadvantage free-to-plays are at with Uru. It's crazy, man. So that's one place we got to work really hard. And yeah, both. I'm going to burn up as many materials as I can in the craft trying to get Uru. And then, yeah. Farm dispatch, and I'll be using some of my support tokens, not all, to get more Uru, man. And then hopefully we get some in this next combine. It's like all we've got. That's all we've got. So it's what we do. All right, my friends, man, it's been a good stream. Thanks so much for hanging out. Still 40 of you here. Absolute madness. I appreciate every single one of you. All 41 of you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Sure, you can come up again, but you can't get on my head. If you enjoyed the stream, had a good time, learned anything like I did, go ahead and hit that like button. If you want to see more of the live stream series, we do it every day at 8:30 a.m. Don't bite me, baby. Pacific time. Good kisses. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button for more of the live stream series and the guide videos that are coming your way. I'm Old and Gray. This is Free to Play, and I hope you all have a spectacular day. I'm going to go take my dog outside because she's freaking out. Thanks so much, guys. Have a good one. We'll see you tomorrow. Oh, and patch notes for tomorrow. Yeah!